Hello, 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 and my name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit, and I am here offering free readings at this time. So if you guys are interested in a free reading, so sorry, go ahead and put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below or up top here, wherever you are, if you're on TT or YT. Just put your name and the topic matter in the comment section, and you may be receiving a free reading here live today on the internet. Hello, 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 and welcome, 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 you guys. Thanks for being here. Again, we are offering freebies right now. So if you're interested in a free reading, all you have to do is put your name and the topic matter. Love, relationships, health, career, finances, general. Just want to see what spirit has in store for you. That's what a general reading is. So if you want a reading, go ahead and do that. Put your name and the topic. That's all I need. I don't need anything else other than your name and the topic matter so you can receive a free reading here live today. All righty, guys. Hey, welcome, 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 guys. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on with my throat right now. Hi, your inner femme. Welcome in. All right, Rachel. This is about the ex-husband. So Rachel, I'm not going to do that question, unfortunately, because that's more of a check-in with your ex, and I don't have their consent. So without their consent, I don't do their reading. So I can do a reading for you, though, about you and your love life, but I'm not going to be able to tap into anyone that I do not have consent for. All righty. So I hope you understand that, and thank you for doing so if you do. Right, again, your name and the topic matter. Okay, so Rachel, let's do love for Rachel. What's going on for love, love, love for our friend Rachel, Rachel, Rachel. What's going on for love with Rachel? And guys, if you're interested in a reading, put your name and the topic matter in the comment section. You may be selected for a free reading, but if you want to guarantee a reading, it's a $15 donation. Check out the Linktree link. All right, Rachel, thank you so much for the follow. I do not do pregnancies, Lowena. I don't do pregnancy readings. All right, so Rachel. Let's see what's going on. That's the last shuffle. Oh, these ones wanted to pop out. Sure. All right, we got the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So we need a pause. We need a timeout. Football fan club, thank you for the follow. So this is all about taking a moment, taking a rest, taking a beat. So if you're looking for love right now, it's not really the best time for that. Right now is the best time to be reflect. This is for you, your inner femme. This is for you. But this is saying like you need a moment, you need a beat. This is not the time to go out and date. This is the time to be self-reflective and see what you need to heal from. Absolutely. Now these two cards popped out. Now when you are ready, when it's time, it's going, like things are going to work out. Okay, because we have the Page of Cups and the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is the success card in the deck. All right, it just is. It's success. The Page of Cups, though, is about emotions, creativity, psychic abilities, or not psychic abilities, because that's the fire signs, which is Wands. But this is more about empath, being a true empath, and really having intuition. So you're going to intuitively know when it's time for you to get back out there, get back on the horse. But right now we're taking a break. And I think this break is going to be good, but it's not for long, okay? Because there is something out there that is going to come in. It's not quite here yet. You can see the ships, they're in the harbor. They're not quite to port yet. So things are still in process. They're still working. So things are going to work out for you when it's ready, though. All right? Cody, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. All right, Jessica, let's go ahead and do your general reading for Jessica. Thank you so much for your question there. And I hope that made sense there, Rachel. I hope that resonated. I hope it gave you clarity. And thank you so much for your question. I really appreciate it. And Jessica, thank you so much for the heart me. All righty. Let's see. Now, Jessica, you did get one card that fell out of the deck. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. If you want to skip the line, you want to guarantee your reading. Linktree link is in the profile. You can use Venmo, PayPal, or you can go to my website. That's the first link in the Linktree, humandesignwithmelody.com. All right, Jessica. Spirit, what does Jessica need to know? What does Jessica need to know? What does Jessica need to know? And Cody, you can choose between a psychic reading, a mediumship reading, or a human design reading. And Sarah, thank you for the heart me. All right, Jessica, this is the last shuffle. Now, we already got one card out. I'm not sure what it is. It turned just like that. All right. So the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is a card of taking your power back. It's saying there was conflict. Fives are conflict, okay? So there was conflict that was going on, but you are the one standing on top. You are the one victorious. You're the one who won all of their swords back. All of their swords are back. So you have everything that you need to be accomplished and take back what belongs to you, your energy, your power, things of that nature. Now we got the King of Wands. That's a badass card. And the Knight of Pentacles, one of my top favorite cards. So these are court cards. These are people cards. So there could be an earth sign person or a fire sign person or both in your life. It could be one of you. You could be an earth sign or a fire sign. I got a burp. Spirit makes me burp. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here. Cody, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you, darling. You're going to be next here. And thank you, Sarah, for the tiny dinies. Now, there is something here that's very stable. This card is about stability, about strength. There is a fire under all the knights because all the knights are the suit of fire. Not suit, but the suit of wands, really, but it's fire, the element of fire. So there is something that is saying, hey, I got to get moving, but they're going to go at their own pace. Their own pace in their own way. Now, this king, though, the King of Wands, he's ready. He's ready. They are getting up off their throne. They're uncrossing their legs. Their back is not flush with the throne. They are ready to make moves. They're ready to start something. They're ready to initiate something. They're also ready to be seen, to be heard. All right. So in your own time, when you are ready to be seen and heard, you will be seen and heard. Okay. I don't know. I got flashes of social media, so I don't know if you're wanting to do content creation or you do it already. But I do feel your voice will be heard on the internet. Okay. Because I got the flash of social media in my mind's eye. I'm clairvoyant. Clairvoyant means I can see in my third eye. I'm also clairaudient and I'm clairsentient as well. Greetings from New Jersey, restaurant Patsy's. Or is it Punchki's? That's not Punchki's. That's not how you spell Punchki's, but Patsy's. But thank you so much, Mr. Raoul. Oh, wow. Thank you. Okay. You're welcome, Jessica. I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity, insight. I hope it resonated. I did not mean to say okay. I don't know why I said okay. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for asking your question. I really appreciate you. Hi, Yvette. I hope you're doing well. And Ella, thank you so much for the tiny diny. Now, we did get our first donation in here today. Thank you, Cody, so much for submitting your $15 donation to receive a 5-minute reading of your choice. I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings. Now, I am also live on the Play Button app. Your timestamp is around 8 minutes, 30 seconds. So if you ever want to rewatch your reading, just fast forward to about 8 minutes, 30 seconds, and you will be able to rewatch this reading anytime you like. All right, Cody, let me know what type of reading we are doing, though. If it's just a psychic reading, give me the topic matter. If it's a mediumship reading, I do a direct connection. So you'll give me the relationship to the person, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, etc. If it's not somebody who has a traditional relationship with you, let me know their first name only. All right, we're doing a psychic reading for career for Cody. All right, let's check it out for Cody. Spirit, what does Cody need to know about career? And guys, nobody's after Cody. So if you want to get a 5-minute reading as well, go ahead and go to the profile and click on the Linktree link, submit a donation through Venmo, PayPal, or my website, Human Design with Melody. First link in the Linktree. Spirit, what does Cody need to know about career? Spirit, what does Cody need to know about career? Spirit, what does Cody need to know about career? Yvette, thank you. And Trish, thank you so much for the follows, you guys. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to go ahead and cut that deck. We're going to start your timer. And if anything comes through, I'll let you know if I channel anything, see anything, hear anything, or feel anything. Because right now I just feel a little bit of nervousness. I feel a little bit of instability here, a little shaky ground, but I feel like it's temporary, especially because we have the 8 of Cups here. You may be walking away from a job. It's a $15 donation. So you may be walking away from career. So we do have the eclipses here. The eclipses happened back in March. The other eclipses, hi Lacey, is going to happen, I believe, in September, if I'm remembering correctly. You can double check on the internet to make sure. But in between these two seasons, it does feel like there is going to be progress made, but it feels like very slow progress. That's how it feels in the body, is slow. But let's see what's going on. Yeah, everything's going to be fine. Okay, and it may not be as slow as I think, because we got cards saying we're ready. We have nothing but fire or wands. Wands and fire, they're the same. So we got 4 wands with 1 cup. Okay. So we have a lot going on. And the 8 of Wands is the fastest moving card in the deck, even though it felt slow in my body. And I don't let my cards turn upside down, but it did feel like it was slow moving in my body. So you're ready for it, though. You're ready for things to take off. You're ready for things to go. You're ready for this new chapter to come in, and it's going to be successful. Period, Cody. It will be successful. But there is some things here that we have to heal from. Now, what's really interesting about these cards here is we got the 8 and the 9 of Wands. The 8 and the 9 of Wands are both in complete alignment. So whatever's coming in, whatever you're going to hear about out of the blue, maybe you're going to get a job offer out of the blue, maybe your manager is going to recommend you for a position out of the blue, or it wasn't expected, but everything is completely parallel. Thank you, Shimmer, for the follow. I don't know how to do those 3 stars or what they're called. They call them shimmers. Zach, thank you. Now we do have these 9 and again 8 ones, which are these ones right here that have also landed completely in alignment. Even this wand right here is not touching the other wands in a big way. It's very minuscule, the amount that they're overlapping. Now, there is going to be some time to heal between these jobs, okay? Between whatever's going on, between if you're getting a promotion, or this feels like another job, though. This doesn't feel promotions to me. It feels like I'm getting another job. Hi, Reaction King over on the Play Button app, but you are in complete alignment with whatever's going on. And what's really beautiful is you got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is somebody who is going to fill their own cup looking for a new job. I think you're going to get it, because you're going to get a job that fills your cup, that says, hey, this is what I want. This is what I've been wanting. Cups are emotions, creativity, and intuition. So if you're in a creative type field, this is a great sign saying, yes, I'm going to follow my intuitions. I'm going to follow my creativity. Is it work from home? It does not seem to me like it's work from home, because we're talking about fire. Fire is on the move typically, especially like if you talk about Sagittarius. Leo's like, hey, me, talk about it. And Aries are always initiating. This makes me feel like this could be something that you think up, something that you've been wanting, something that you've been striving for. That's what it feels like. If you're looking for work from home, I mean, that's what you're looking for, then, keep going for it. This feels like more like, honestly, it feels like more ideas. It feels like I have this way about me where I know what I want finally, and I'm going to go get it. And it's going to pop in like out of the blue. Like if you are a creative person, sometimes you get inspirations in the middle of the night while you're sleeping, and you have to write it down so you don't forget it. So just know, whatever's going on, this is going to fill your cup, and you're going to be inspired by it. And then we have the 3 of Wands. This is the card of success. This is a card saying that this is out there for you. Is it here yet? Not quite yet. You can see that the ships are in the water. They are not quite to port yet, so it's all working. But yellow in tarot, that is success. 3 of Wands is literally the success card. So whatever you're going through, it's a transitional period. You're going to get better, and you've probably been having a little bit of an issue since March. Lindsay, thank you for the follow, and I feel like you will be able to go out and do whatever it is that you want. Will I get to travel with it? I honestly feel like yes in my body. Like my body's like, yep. I feel like you can't be stagnant. I feel like if you were to work from home, I feel like you'd be distracted a lot. And like, I feel like you might have ADHD where you're like, I need a lot of like stimulus to like keep me motivated. And travel to me feels like that stimulus that you need. So Cody, I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for your donation of $15. I really appreciate that, Cody. And again, if you ever want to rewatch this, it's on the Play Button app. That is on my second link in the link tree. Reaction King. This one was for Cody on the Clock app. But if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. The Linktree link is literally at the top of the chat. Sorry, it's mirrored up there. So you can just click on that and submit your donation. The next person that did submit their donation was Yvette. Yvette, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate that so much. What type of reading are we doing for you? And anyone else who wants to be next, we do have an opening after Yvette. $15 donation to the Linktree link. You can use Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, in order to get on the list. And again, there is no one after Yvette, so you'll be right after. But I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. That's what I do here. Again, psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design. Human design readings, if you've never heard about them before, they are a chart reading. Psychic readings, perfect. What's the topic of the psychic reading? Don't give me too much information. Literally give me the topic matter. Is it about love? Is it about your relationship? Is it about career? Is it about finances? Is it about health? Is it about just wanting to hear what Spirit has to say to you, which is general? You can just say general, and we'll ask Spirit what you need to know. Love. All right, let's do it, Yvette. Let's check out love for Yvette. Hi, what a lovely day, 90. These are donated readings at this time. We were doing freebies, but we did start the donations up. So if you're interested in a reading, it's a 5-minute donated reading. I said that wrong. It's a $15 reading for a 5-minute. Wow, I'm tongue-tied. It's a $15 donation. You will receive a 5-minute reading of your choice. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Woo! I got that out. All right. It's so crazy. I look so red on the Play Button app, and on the Clock app, I look normal. All righty, Yvette, let's check it out. Let's see what's going on. Just doing a cleansing breath here. A couple of them. And if you want to check out this reading, Yvette, it is going to be about 17 minutes, 30 seconds on the Play Button app. You can rewatch this reading anytime right on there. It will automatically post. Spirit, this is for Yvette. Yvette. Spirit, what does Yvette need to know about love? Stephanie, thank you so much. I just got you, darling. Thank you. All right, Spirit, what does Yvette need to know about love? Woo! What does Yvette need to know about love? Spirit, what does Yvette need to know about love? The first thing, Yvette, that I get, and I'm getting it in my body, I feel it, like there was a tower moment when it came to love. When I say tower moment, it means there was a reset. It probably was not really something you were looking forward to. It might have been a blind side even with the last relationship you had. But it feels like everything you built had fallen away so that you had to rebuild this foundation. And I feel a little bit shell-shocked about it, like because it might have been a blind side, because the tower is sudden change and sudden upheaval, that you probably were needing to take some time to heal here. And it also gives a little bit of nerves that I get in my body. But let's see what the cards have to say. Now we have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration, of creativity, and of work. So you could find somebody in a artistic endeavor. If you take any artistic classes, like paint classes, pottery classes, things like that, you may find something there, or you may find somebody at work. So let's see what the other cards are. Yeah, you definitely needed to let go of some things here. Girl, you fine. You fine. You are in a transitional stage, but you are going to find somebody. But you have to put your own feet on sturdy ground first before you can be open to anything else. Eva, it's a $15 donation. I can tell you about those, but it's only one subject at a time because it's only 5 minutes, so we may not have enough time. We're going to start off with my favorite card in the entire deck of tarot. This is the Death card. Death card is saying, hey, some things needed to fall away so that you could really bring in the things that are meant for you, that belongs to you, because something might have been in the way that was hindering all that. Now, we do have the 2 towers in between the sun. First and foremost, Yvette, the sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot, period. That's it. That's the most positive thing you can have. Now, those 2 towers in traditional tarot is the Moon card. Moon card is saying that you may have had unseen circumstances, which is kind of the feeling I had when we first started this reading, that you didn't see coming, that really caused your growth and your evolution, which also gave you wisdom. All right. So all of that had to happen for this to fall away so that you could actually benefit from that lesson that person gave you. Now, the 6 of Swords is the transition card. You see, you're in really rocky waters right here, going into these clear, crystalline waters, into new land of hope. This new land is going to bring stability to you. This is the Page of Pentacles. This is stable, strong, strength. If you think about Pentacles, they are earthbound. They are earthbound. So this is very much... make sure you follow me, Eva. I go on sporadically. I'm hoping to be on tomorrow, but I'm consistently inconsistent. So make sure to follow me and have the notifications on. But this is definitely saying, like, this new land is going to give you a new, because newbies are the pages. They're all newbies. Having this new opportunity of feeling safe and structured and, like, grounded. Okay. Going from there, I mean, you got such great fucking cards, man. The King of Wands is right here. This person is probably going to come into your life, probably going to be a fire sign person. This is traditionally a Leo, but it does not have to be a Leo. They can be a Sagittarius or an Aries. It does not have to be their sun sign. It can also be their rising sign or their moon sign. But they're going to have fire in them. They're going to have this passion, this desire, this transformation, because fire is so transformative. Like, literally think of a campfire. Starts with big bricks of, not bricks, but starts with big logs, and it all turns to ash. So there's a lot of transformation here. And this is going to be something that is going to, again, bring a lot of passion into your life, which is something that I feel like is really needed. Like, I feel like having a renewed sense of passion is almost like giving me a renewed sense of like trust in people and a renewed sense of self as well. And now we end with the Magician. The magician is a card saying you have everything that you need. You have the wands, you have the cups, you have the pentacles, you have the swords, you have this growth of abundance, you have consistent access to it. You have success in yellow. Red is power and passion. We have white for innocence, black for protection. Like, you have everything that you need. But right now, you just need a moment to really get through this transformation and this transition so that you can feel that sturdiness behind, like, under your feet. So you feel solid again. You feel like, okay, I could take on this new endeavor. And that's when this King of Wands is coming into your life. And it's because you do have everything you need. But don't rush anything. Don't rush anything. Take your time. Get to this feeling of stability, and everything's going to fall away. I said, take your time. They didn't give me a time frame. So if they don't give me a time frame, it's usually because they don't want you to rush it, which is literally what I just said. So let your healing take place first and foremost. Okay. And then let everything fall into place from there. You're transitioning. Transitions take a minute. So don't rush it. You're very welcome, Yvette. I hope this helped. I hope this gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I hope it resonated in some way. And thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for submitting your $15 donation. I really appreciate it so much. All right, so the next person that we had who sent in their donation is Stephanie. Stephanie, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting your donation in of $15 to receive your 5-minute reading. What type of reading are we doing for you? Again, I offer psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Hi, Steph. And anyone who is interested in a reading, Steph is, there's no one after Steph. Words are so hard. There is no one after Steph. So if you're interested in reading, it is a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. There will be a minimal wait, about 5 minutes. And Steph, if you do end up getting filtered, just come over to YouTube. Or I shouldn't have said its name, the Play Button app, and then it should not filter you at all. But right now, I just see, hello, thank you, smiley face. So if you are being filtered, second link in the link tree should just take you right to my channel, and then you should be able to just join my live from there, and then go into the live chat. Hi, Nava. What up, girl? Welcome in. Welcome in. I low-key wish I had a fan in here. It's kind of hot in my room today, in my little office. What's up? I don't know why I made it the 90s frogs. What's up? No, that wasn't the 90s frogs. That was a 90s like Scream version commercial for that beer, man. Hi, Vid. Welcome in. Neva says they bought a tiny little $8 fan recently for their readings. Good for you, because it can get hot. No, I'm not, Steph. Come on over to the Play Button app. They won't filter you. Oh, Psychic. Okay, got Psychic. What's the topic, love? And guys, again, if you're interested in reading, $15 donation, link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. That's the first link. And also from my website, you can schedule a private reading as well. So if you're interested in private readings, it's a longer time frame. It's just me and you. Get you whatever clarity or insight you're looking for. That's how you do it. Whoa. Girl, Neva, that's amazing. That manifesting, I've never seen that one before. Hi, Layla. I know I'm on so late. It was kind of my plan because I get a little shy when my boyfriend's home, which I shouldn't, but I do for whatever reason because I feel like I just repeat myself over and over, and also I'm very silly. General, got you, Steph. So he's going to golf soon, so I decided to go ahead and just go live because him and I we had a weekend of bowling. We were over in Battle Creek, Michigan, doing a bowling tournament this weekend. So he took Friday off and Monday off. So yeah, that's why I'm on late. All right, so let's go ahead and do Steph's reading. But Layla, thank you for noticing, and I love you. All right, for Steph. Let's go ahead and do some cleansing breaths here. All right, this has got to go. I always wear this because Salem sometimes comes and sits on my lap, but I can't do it. It's too hot. Yes, Layla, you can get your freebie, but we're going to be right after Steph. Don't let me forget, just in case somebody else donates. And if anyone else wants on the list, $15 donation is how you get on it for a 5-minute reading. You're leaving? Hold on. Time out. Ugh. Bye. Not you. All right, time in. Brooklyn, I got you. Thank you so much. You're going to be right after Stephanie. Thank you, Brooklyn. Aw, Nella, thank you so much. She said we're cute. I don't know if you're still here. Yeah. All right. The internet thinks we're cute, especially Nella. Thank you. He said thank you. All right, Spirit. What does Steph need to know? Oh, she heard you. Spirit, what does Steph need to know? Spirit, what does Steph need to know? What's going on for our friend Steph here today? Before you leave, will you open some windows? Could you have time? You're the best. I appreciate you. I'm just dying in here. No, I haven't fed the cats. I will feed them, though. They will be fed. All right, we got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of your deck here, Steph. This is fucking great. This is luck on your side. This is the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. It could be you repeating cycles, but I don't feel like you're repeating cycles. I feel like you're definitely getting some luck on your side. Things are moving. Things are grooving. Like, things are going to work out. But let's see what the other cards have to say here. Oh, you got that one for free. I just started your timer. Ooh, very interesting. Because we have the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords, and this is where I want to start. Because the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords is a cards of liar, cheater, thief, can't sleep at night, uncomfortable, can't get out of your head about it, thinking about this situation over and over and over and over again. There might be something here. And I keep seeing the Three of Cups here with this. Like I keep looking at the other cards and just like, the Three of Cups, which makes me a little nervous about who is in your friendship group, who is able to be trusted in your friendship group. If there's somebody who's toxic, who should not be there, somebody be like, we've been entertaining them for a long time, but now it's time to like recognize that they've been lying to us or they suck, period. So really be cautious about who is in your friendship group. If you know somebody to be completely trustworthy, like this is my best girlfriend, like my friend Kelly, I would never be like, this is her, but if there's anyone that you're in your group that's like we're not so sure about her or them, whomever they may be, I would really take that into consideration because there's something here with lies. Okay, something here with lies that is coming in. And this is a card of seeking truth. The King of Swords, he is a truth seeker. The Queen, though, as I don't need to tell my people who relate to being a female, we find it. We find the lie. We always find the lie. That's why the Queen is much more truth seeking, but he's also somebody who really values truth and somebody who will find out bullshit. He's logical. He is, hi, Elizabeth. He is logical. He's transformative. He is a genius, honestly, because he's Aquarius, not to brag on my Aquarians, even though I think Virgos are smarter than us. That's just a personal opinion. But this is somebody who's going to come into your life and you're going to find out what's going on. You're going to say, no, thank you. No, but I got you, love. You're going to be after Brooklyn. But you're going to say, no, this is not working for me. And you're probably going to let this person go. Whoever's in the friend group that's like who can't be trusted. We do have the Fool as well. And we probably will pick another card here because we got plenty of time. I think I kind of ran through these because this story was so clear to me, especially in the cards. Like the card story was so clear. We have the Fool. The Fool is a new beginning. So you're going to have a new beginning here with the friends that you really can trust, the friends that really are on your side, who are really rooting for you. They're not looking to see you fail. They're not looking to see you fall. They are not lying to you. They are saying like, they might even hurt your feelings in a good way because they're being honest with you. They're not hurting your feelings in a bad way where they're just like not really rooting for you and they're really wanting to watch you fall. These people want you to win. So they're going to tell you hard truths. And that's going to be beautiful for that. But this other friend, this liar friend, nah, we don't like them. But this is taking a leap of faith on yourself. The Sun is the most perceived positive card you can get in general. So this is great. Layla, no problem. Let me know when you're ready. Come on back. I'll be on till about 8 o'clock my time, Eastern time. But you are going to take a leap of faith here and you're going to be fine because you're learning lessons. Oh, I love this. Jen, thank you so much for the tiny aurora because you're learning lessons. The 10s are saying, hey, I'm closing this chapter of my life. I'm getting out of there and I am going to go forth with knowledge and experience. That's what these wands are. These are knowledge and experience and you're walking towards it. This new beginning is not just going to be a complete blind faith. Thank you, Spirit. Faith jump. Oh my goodness, my words are terrible. You're not just going to take a blind jump of faith. You are going to actually be very much like, I've experienced some things before. And when those red flags pop up, I'm going to believe them. When people tell me who they are, I am going to believe them because of my ability to have it's not the ability, but the past that I went through, the lessons that I've learned. Emilio, that happens a lot here. It's an occasion, spirits here when they make me burp. Yeah, seeing things in a new light. You're going to see things in a whole new light. You're going to understand your part to play and who you want around you. You're no longer going to be in rose-colored glasses. You're actually going to have enlightenment. That's why there's a halo over their head, is because there's enlightenment here. So you're going to understand, okay, yep, I get it. I got it. We're going to go. Jen, thank you for the follow. Like, I am going to see this for exactly how it is and not how I want it to be. All right, Steph, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity or insight. I hope it resonated here. Don't forget, you have luck on your side. You're going to find whoever the mole is. We're going to call him the mole. Whoever the mole is in your friendship group. You're going to find out who that is, and you're going to be like, we ain't with that person anymore. Or at least you don't fuck with those people. I mean, if your friendship group's like, well, we kind of still fuck with her. Yikes, but you know, sometimes that shit happens. All right, Steph. I haven't seen any of your comments. I don't know if you've been filtered the whole time or not. I haven't seen anything come through. I will read your comments if they do come through, but unfortunately, I didn't see anything there, my love. But I am going to open this door super quick. Ouch. Because I'm hot as fuck. There we go. Perfect. Oh, that was perfection. Nailed it. But I hurt my arm. Okay. Emilio, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Brooklyn, thank you so much for your donation. You are next, my love. After Brooklyn, we have Netha. And after Netha, we don't have anyone. Again, $15 to the Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, Human Design with Melody. And Steph, if you want to rewatch that reading on the Play Button app, it's about 29 minutes in. Okay, 29 minutes in. All right, Jen, did I say thank you for the follow? I don't remember. So thank you for the follow if I didn't say it before. But we are waiting on Brooklyn to let us know what type of reading we're doing. DP, it is a $15 donation, love. Linktree links in the profile. Now, Brooklyn, I will read your comment when I receive it. Now, the Clock app is notorious for filtering comments. Hi. Yeah, that's what I thought. The second link in the Linktree is going to take you to the Play Button app, the red app, the tube, if you will. Thank you, Spirit. Stacy from Columbus, hello. You can come here, live chat your question, and it should not filter you. You should be able to get your comment in. Yeah, hop right over, and make sure to follow my channel as well while you're over there. Yes. Thank you, Netha. Yes, let's do it. Hi, Ali, my love. Welcome in, darling. What's good? What's poppin'? Well, what's good is I'm on live. I didn't know if I was going to make it today, but I'm really glad I did. Luther Tyler, thank you so much for the follow. I'm about to sleep. What time is it over there? You're like 5 hours ahead. No, I think you're more than 5 hours ahead of me. Yeah, I think Hassan is 5 hours ahead of me. I think you're more. Ooch. Yeah, you're definitely like 8 hours ahead of me. Well, darling, if you need to sleep, you sleep, my love. I'm just so glad to see you. I'm just so glad to see you no matter what. Luther, I don't understand your comment. Yay, Netha's over on the red app, the Play Button app, the tube, if you will. Yeah, Luther, I don't understand. I don't think you know how channeling, like that's very confused on that because that's not how channeling works. Channeling is literally just me getting in connection with your higher self, your guides, spirit, whoever wants to come forward, and they give me messages about you. They don't make me make anyone do anything because that's what I'm kind of gathering from that. So I'm a little confused. All righty. So we're still waiting on Brooklyn to get over here. Hopefully she's not having any trouble. If you are having trouble, if you are on the Play Button app right now, Brooklyn, there should be like a live chat option right under right under me, like where I am. It should be right under there. It should be saying live chat. You should be able to click on it. It should be able to come through. And if you have any problems, let me know because I'm relatively new doing live on YouTube. So let me know if there's any issues. Baby Bluebird, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Oh, Lily, you're so cute. All right, we have Elizabeth. I swapped over to. Are you still doing sub cards? If so, may I have one? Yes, Elizabeth, you can have one, but it will be after Brooklyn here. And thank you for coming over to the Play Button app. Make sure if you haven't already subbed to my channel on here, to sub to the channel there. You're welcome. We're just still waiting on Brooklyn. She might be having a little bit of an issue because sometimes people do have issues. Sometimes they can't get the chat open or they can't chat for some reason, which I wonder if it's because you have to be signed in to chat. Oh, that might be it. So if you're not signed in, Brooklyn, sign in, make an account, do whatever you have to do. But I think that's why people can't comment sometimes because they're not signed into their account. That makes a lot of sense to me. Makes a lot of sense. And guys, if anyone else is interested in a reading, it is a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, Human Design with Melody, is how you can get on the list. And right now, it's only about a 10-minute wait. Right now, that makes much more sense to me. All right, guys. So we are doing psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Oh yeah, been here. I stalk you in all the apps. Good. I like you to stalk me, Elizabeth. Please stalk me. Only on the internet in the good ways. All right, Brooklyn. I saw you come back onto the clock app. Hopefully, it lets you comment. Oh my God, it's not working. I'm so sorry. No, it's okay. It's all right. We have another work through. Let me see where you submitted your donation from. I didn't mean to smack my mouse. It's just my mouse is not on a pad. It's just literally raw dog in the desk. And let's see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to you through PayPal. I'm going to message you. And then you're going to reply back to my message, just saying hi. And then you reply back there, and it should be able to let you message me here, and we can get your reading to you. Sorry to make you jump through hoops, Brooklyn. It's not really me. It's honestly the clock app that's doing it. Thank you guys for all the likes. We have 7,000 likes already. You guys are so rad. Thank you so much. All right, Brooklyn, I got your hey. Wonderful. All right, let me know your question here, darling. All right, what would happen if I reached out to D? I did get the full name. I'm just saying D, though. So let's go for it. Yeah, clock apping for sure. All right, Brooklyn, let me know. Perfect. There she is. Let's see what's going on. Spirit. Oh, let me give you your timestamp real quick. Your timestamp on the Play Button app is 42 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay. So let's see what's going on. 42 minutes, 30 seconds for Brooklyn. Spirit, what does Brooklyn need to know about D? Reaching out to D? Why? I don't know. I feel like I'm picking up on your nerves about reaching out because immediately I just feel like I don't feel good about it. But it could be your nerves that I'm picking up on. Hi, Sayla. Let's see. What does Brooklyn need to know about reaching out to D? Spirit, what does Brooklyn need to know about reaching out to D? What's going on here? Hi, Mojo Jojo. Sorry, that's the villain from Powerpuff Girls. Hi, King Mojo. I'm doing all right. I know, Sayla. I had to, though. So we do have the 8 of Cups here, Brooklyn. The 8 of Cups is walking away from something that's really emotionally tied to you, that was not really serving you, that made you maybe feel like you may not had like strong footing in this relationship. Pleasantly surprised. Oh, good. But you are getting onto stronger land here. This may have happened during March, during the eclipse season, because this is literally an eclipse, right? That's literally an eclipse happening. The last eclipses happened between March 14th and March 29th. So this is probably something that you had either walked away from or had been forced to walk away from around that time. Let's see what else is going on here. Girly, honestly, I don't think you reaching out to him is, I just don't think it's going to do anything because we got the Ten of Swords. I think that's about him. This Ten of Swords is here. Put a fork in her. She's done. This could be the gaslighting card, so be careful if anyone's gaslighting you, making you feel like you're the crazy one, even though you're probably the sane one. This is feeling all the toxicity of that leaking out of the character. You can see it all at the bottom there, all that toxicity right here. I'm showing both cameras. That's why it's off there. But it's always darkest right before the dawn. That's what this vibrant pink color is right here. It's always vibrant right before the dawn. So there is things coming in, but there was some unseen circumstances, unseen things, okay? Whether it's unseen enemies, I kept wanting to say villains, but enemies was the word I needed, or unseen circumstances. This is a wolf mask and this is a dog mask. This is saying this evolution, this unseen circumstance happening is causing change and is causing evolution that is allowing the moon, aka the hermit, that's the hermit's face right there, to bring wisdom. This is the wisest card in the deck is right here. And this is just the cards. But this is saying you're going to gain wisdom from this entire situation. So gain that wisdom. And there's something new coming in. Okay, there's something brand new coming in that's going to lead to a pretty big commitment. We have the Page of Cups. So follow your intuition. If your intuition is saying, hey, I want to reach out to D, I'm going to reach out to D, I mean, go ahead and do it. When I think about reaching out to D, it just makes me feel like I'm exhausted by it, honestly. Like it's like a type feeling that I have. But pages follow their, not pages, but the Page of Cups specifically follows their intuition. They follow what's going in. Okay, this little fish right here, that is their higher self that they're actually having a conversation with. So conversate with yourself if you really want this. Like, what about this person makes you want to reach out to them? What is the qualities that you're looking for in this person? Is it worth your time or effort? This is also a card of creativity and love. It can, because it's emotions, not necessarily love, but it's emotions. But we do have the Ace of Wands coming in. The Ace of Wands is passion, desire, transformation. This is creativity again. This could also be psychic abilities coming through because fire signs are the psychic signs, water signs are the empathic signs. But this is you rising up. This is rising up. This is transformation. This is coming in, and this is brand new passion, brand new desire, brand new things coming in. And then we have the Four of Wands, which is success in springtime. We're literally in springtime in the Northern Hemisphere. If you happen to be in the Southern Hemisphere, you may have to wait 6 months, but this is saying success is coming to you. This is commitment. This is stability, because 4 legs of a table, right? That's a stable ass table with the 4 legs. But there is something new coming in. So my advice from these cards that I get is let the new come in. Trust in yourself, but let the new come in. If you want to reach out to him, sure, that's your prerogative to do so. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to Spirit. That's no problem. But I do think something new is going to come in and may take you by surprise, because sometimes fire, it grows really hot, really big, really fast, right? And so there may be a new connection you may be forming in the next couple months here. At least to the end of June 20th, June 21st, something around there is when summertime is officially here. But trust in yourself, trust in your intuition. If it feels wrong and you just can't put a finger on it, just trust that feeling anyways. Something's probably not quite right that your body's picked up, but your brain can't see yet. So trust the body. The body is the smartest part about you, okay? Trust the body. If it feels icky, if it feels wrong, don't do it. Awesome. Thank you. You're welcome, Brooklyn. Anytime. All right, we're going to do Elizabeth is a paid subscriber on the Clock app. Alicia, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is actually literally pinned to the live chat at the very top there. But yes, you can get a reading. You can get yours after Neba, because after Netha, we don't have anyone else, and Netha is next after we get Elizabeth's paid subscriber reading to them. All right, Elizabeth, let me know that you're still here. You're still paying attention. I don't want to give your reading away while you're not looking. That'd be terrible. But then Netha, know that you are next, my love. And then after Netha, we don't have anyone else. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. That's the first link. You can donate through any of those modalities. Wonderful. All right, Elizabeth, let's check it out. Spirit, for our friend Elizabeth. Spirit, what does Elizabeth need to know? Hi, Tanya. I'm doing well. I'm in Michigan. But welcome in. I love my Australian audience. Spirit, what does Elizabeth need to know? What does Elizabeth need to know? What does Elizabeth need to know? All right, this is the last shuffle here for you, my love. Wow, the Four of Wands comes right out for you. Thank you, Tanya, for the rose. Four of Wands, commitment, success in springtime. There could be a wedding you're attending. There could be a celebration of some type that you're attending. So if you are attending any of those things in springtime, we're going to see what's going to happen. But there may be a commitment or some success happening for you in this time frame. Why am I not starting? Oh, wait, because you are a freebie. Why am I not be starting? There's something you're walking away from that probably triggered again back in the eclipses. This card's getting some work today. It's very surprising. Tanya, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website is how you get on the list, my love. But thank you for your question. Then we have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, transformation, big transformation energy. That's why there's 3 butterflies on this guy, right? Because there's big transformation in the air. There is something that's going to take off for you. There's something that's going to be connecting to you. This is logic. This is your mind. This is communication, ideas, inspiration. So something's going to be very inspiring that's going to lift you up. And you had to let go of something first and walk away from it so that you could really tap into this. This makes me feel like it's you. Traditionally, he's Aquarius, but he can be Libra or Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. But there is something that is really beautiful here that's going to really raise you up, not rise you up. That's not how you speak. That's not words. But it's going to raise you up. All right. And you're going to feel like you have a bird's eye view of things. And it feels like to me, like the puzzle pieces are going to be falling into place. Like things are going to be clicking. So I do hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for being a paid subscriber on the Clock app. I really, really appreciate you so much. Mwah. All right, Netha. And guys, before we do Netha's reading, I want you guys to know if you see her comment on either the Clock app, this is over here, or the Play Button app, she's also a reader. She also does reading. She did a reading for me the other day that I felt was pretty accurate. One of her first things was saying, like, this is my career path. This is it. This is what I'm doing. I'm like, hell yeah, girl. Of course, this is what it is. So it resonated right away. And she pulled a lot of cards. She read me for like 7 minutes. So she does a little bit more. She does like 2 minutes more. But she's wonderful. So follow her if you can. Amazing as always. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I gotta go. I'm at work. No problem, Elizabeth. I'll see you later. Thank you for being here, love. And guys, don't forget, after Netha, we don't have anyone else. Linktree link in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, is how you get on the list. So if you'd like to get on the list, again, we have about a 5-minute wait for Netha's reading here. But Netha, let me know what type of reading we're doing, love. All right, Netha says, I have a job interview with a new place on Wednesday. Do we think we'll finally get this one? Why do I feel disappointed immediately? And it's not like I'm disappointed because I'm not getting the job. It's disappointed because like I don't know if I want a job. Like that's what that feels like immediately. But let me get a better connection here and call you in. And your timestamp's 54 minutes. Yeah, that's how I feel, but I need one. All right, so the timestamp is 54 minutes here for you. Another. Spirit, what does Deva need to know about love? No. About this job interview. I don't know why I said love. I'm sorry about that, Nella. What is Spirit, what does Nella need to know about this job interview? Spirit, what does Nella need to know about this job interview? All right, so there is transition here. The Six of Swords, the card of transition, going from really rocky waters to clear waters to new land. Aho. So there is some things going on, but it does feel like I would not give up on what you're doing, whatever you end up doing. If you have a full-time job, a part-time gig, I would not give up on the cards, though. I would not give up on the connection. I don't think you are. I don't think that's in the cards for you, no pun intended. But I feel like this new job could distract you from the real work. And I feel like this to you is the real work, even though it may not be panning out right now. Don't give up on this, because I feel like this is what's going to take out. I won't ever stop my tarot. Good. I didn't think you would, but they came and said, like, she's going to continue. So continue. There is, yeah, I think you're a contender. You're a contender. Yeah. I like this a lot. There's a lot of pentacles here. That's about work. It's about material gains. It's earthbound. We have wands as well. And it's not just any wands. Like, we have some really fucking good wands here. Let's start with the Four of Pentacles, though. I do think that there's something here that's like money focused, money on my mind. I feel like money is a big worry. And I feel like the moment that you stop allowing yourself to be burdened by this worry, that things are going to like open up and bloom for you. So, and that could have you starting this new job and be like, okay, that worry is over. And now I'm able to really expand my energy, because when we focus in on something that's not really working, or we're too worried about it, we're too nervous about it, we don't really get where we need to go. But the more that we feel secure with money, the better off we are. And you got the Six of Wands, girl. You got victory. You got exactly what you're going to get. You are probably going to get the job. I mean, the Six of Wands is here. This is the card of victory, as you know, as being a reader. So you are going to have this ability to go forth, have a lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of desire. This is the yellow grass is really pointing out to me right now. The yellow grass makes me feel like it's dried up and it's burnt, which makes sense because wands are fire. So just make sure that this job isn't going to burn you out. Okay, make sure this is the job that you really are passionate about, that really is intriguing to you, because you're a generator. So when you're a generator, you have to work with things that inspire you, that make you feel good, that make you feel happy. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. So as long as your body's like, I want to go do it, then go do it. But I do have a little worry that you may get burnt out. But we also have the King of Wands. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me burp. Hi, Sasa. We do have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a card of saying, like, I'm ready to take on the next. I'm ready for that spotlight. I'm ready to be chosen. I'm ready to be seen, because traditionally he's Leo. Leo's the natural ruler of the 5th house of creativity. So this could be another tech job, or at least another creative field that you may be going in, because the 5th house in astrology is big creative energy. Corporate doesn't inspire me. Tarot does. So maybe this is a job that I have until Terry takes off of me. That's what I'm thinking too, because I don't want this to burn you out, so that you don't feel like you can go live that day, or that you can't read somebody that day. I want you to really understand where your energy is, and your energy will deplete if you're doing work that's uninspired. Okay. But when you have inspired work, oh girl, you're like a workhorse. You can go. So like, you just got to make sure that you're inspired. But I do see you starting this. I do see you having a little bit of like, should I even be here? Balancing out between, again, tarot, which is your passion. And I could read right, because you're inspired by it. It makes you feel like, yeah, I want to go do it. Where this show's like, I kind of have to. This isn't like I want it. I am the contender. I am the consideration, and I know I'll be good at my job, but it's not really what I want. And that's the balancing act we have here in the Two of Pentacles, balancing out between what you're passionate about and what you have to do to get by at this time. But keep going forward. Make sure that you have a day that's dedicated to you and your cards. Like if it's Saturday, if it's Sunday, if you are working part-time, any day during the week, just make sure that you are keeping that passion, that desire, that drive up, because that's what you really want to do at the end of the day. But you will have security. We got the 10 of Pentacles. You will have that security. You will have that financial abundance. Okay. So don't worry about your abundance so much. Don't keep going back and forth. You are starting something new that is going to end up being very lucrative for you. But just keep going with your passion without a doubt. Without a doubt, that passion is the driving force. So keep going, keep being inspiring. And honestly, when you're doing tarot, this is going to sound a little aggressive, I guess. But I want you to demand people to be like, nope, I'm not doing any freebies. Even if you're following me right now, I'm not doing any freebies. You can do freebies in the beginning, but I mean, cut it off and really like be stubborn about it. Be like, nope, these are $15 donated readings. Thank you so much for your questions. I really want to do your reading. Here's the Linktree link. Like, let's get that going and really be on it. Like, don't let your kindness and really, I feel like I just want to read somebody. Don't let that negate the energy exchange that you need. Money is an energy exchange. That's why I do these readings for $15 donations, to receive back what I'm giving away. So it's put your foot down. You gotta put your foot down, love. Yeah, for sure. I did that this afternoon, trying to build an audience, but I definitely need that monetary energy. Absolutely. And you know what? Building an audience is going to come naturally. It just comes naturally. Like, people come in and out, they ebb, they flow, they do all the things. Hi, Carly, and thank you for the tiny dinies. I really appreciate them. Roar. But they come naturally. So when you sit there and say, like, it's a donation of $15, I would love to give you a reading. And keep putting your foot down and keep being stubborn about it. It's the only word I can think of. Yeah, right. They come naturally. So don't worry about the audience. The audience is going to be here, especially if you're giving good quality readings, which you are. And I know it because I got a reading from you. When you're giving good quality readings, they're going to find you. Okay. It might be a slow buildup. I mean, I've been working at this for 4 years and I finally hit 10,000 followers, I think November of last year, and I'm about to hit 11,000 followers. It takes time. Especially, I'm so inconsistent. If I was more consistent, I'm sure my numbers would be more. But just know, like, you got this in you. You got this in you. Don't give up on it. Never, never. Never, never. All right. I love you, girl. Mwah. Thank you so much. I was so nervous reading for you. I knew you were. I was debating because I didn't want to make you nervous, but I also wanted to support you. So I felt like supporting you was more important than your nervousness. So that's why I got you a reading, because you support me and I want to return the favor and support you too, because I love you. I appreciate it so much. You're very welcome, love. Anytime. All right, Brandy, if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. We don't have anyone on the list at this time. So if you are interested in getting a reading, go ahead and submit your donation now. You're going to get your reading right away. Quick. All right. Sorry, I got a chin itch. All righty, guys. Welcome in. For anyone who's new here, my name is Melody. Hi, hello. I am a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, I do readings for $15 donations. Linktree link in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website is how you get on the list. So if you are interested in that reading, that is how you do it. All right. Jazz Winder, thank you so much for the question there, my love. Linktree links in the profile. Check it out. Send that $15 in. We'll do a health reading for you, love. And I don't need your last name. No psychic needs your last name ever. Don't give away too much information. When you are getting a reading, especially from an online psychic that you don't really know, that you just came across, that you maybe felt connected to, if they are asking too many questions, that's a red flag. If they're asking for your name, like not just your first name, your first name's fine. Please tell us your first name. Like, I would like to be a human with you, right? I'd like to say your name. I don't need anything else. I don't need your last name. I don't need your middle name. I don't need your zodiac sign. I don't need your birthday. Unless I'm doing human design, then I do need your birthday. It's a chart reading. But be very cautious on the internet, you guys. There's a lot of scammers out there and people who are reading that probably should have waited a moment. Not you, Netta. This is not applying to you. I don't want you to think this is applying to you. It's applying to somebody completely different. Okay. Who's asking too many questions. Who's like, do you have siblings? Do you have this many? Like, it's just, people who are asking too many questions are red flags, okay? So don't give away information willingly. You're very welcome. I'm just trying to protect. Just trying to protect you. All righty, guys. So again, I am Melody. Neva says 100, 100, 100, 100. So yeah, so be very careful. Do sit there and watch for a while if you'd like. And then if you feel like you resonate with them and they feel like they're not asking a million questions, because you may have noticed him, I don't know where you came in at, but if you came in during my readings, you'll know, like, I'm just reading the cards, just reading what the cards are saying to me. I'm reading what I'm channeling, what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, what I'm hearing. Mesa, thank you so much. I got your $15 donation. Let's go ahead and do your reading. But yeah, I'm very matter of fact, because it's just the cards. Like, I'm literally just reading what the cards have to say. And that's all you should really get from your psychic is like whatever they're channeling, whatever they're saying, but there shouldn't be too many questions. It should be, does this resonate? Does this make sense? Like, those are appropriate questions psychic should be asking. Brandy, all right. Now, no, you're not Brandy. You're Mesa. Mesa, what's the topic of your reading? Oh, wait, I already know. What am I talking about? Health. All right. So we're going to do a health reading. I will do my best. I have ADHD, but I will do my best. All right. So for Mesa, before I start your reading, because you are doing a health reading, when you're doing a health reading, do you want a health reading or a relationship reading? Mesa, which one are you interested in, love? Because your first question was about your health, so I want to make sure. Oh, no, was it? What am I talking about? That was Jazz Winder. I apologize, Jazz Winder. I apologize for that. Brandy, Mesa is going to do the relationship reading. Okay, let's go for it. That was just me not paying attention to the comments and who commented what, because I'm human. All right. Spirit, this is for our friend Mesa. Spirit, what does Mesa need to know about their relationship? Spirit, what does Mesa need to know about their relationship? Spirit, what does Mesa need to know about their relationship? What's going on here for our friend Mesa? So in the body right away, Mesa. Hi, Laura. Right away, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I like boring. I think boring in a relationship is a healthy relationship, but there's a delicate balance to boring, okay? Because I feel like I want a little bit of change. Like, I want a little bit of excitement. I want maybe to go out on dates again. Like, it feels like to me things have gotten a little stagnant in the relationship. That's how I feel in the body right away. But it feels a little stagnant. Like, I want a little bit of movement. I want a little bit more like affection or touching or whatever your love language may be. I just feel like I want more from my partner. Hopefully that makes sense there. Let's go ahead and see the Emperor. The Emperor is the father of the zodiac. So you could have kids with this person, possibly. The Emperor, though, is about ruling. Like, they are a ruler. This could be somebody who feels like they have a power dynamic that's above you. They may feel like they are in charge here. And you're like, bish, no. Like, equal playing field, please. Let's be partners, not here or here. Sometimes, don't get me wrong, sometimes we have to be here and here, and we have to pick up the slack for the days that our partners aren't feeling 100%. And same for you. Like when you're not feeling 100%, they're supposed to pick up the slack for that. This is the Emperor, though. The Emperor is traditionally Aries. Aries is the baby of the zodiac, the initiator, the person that's like, all right, let's get going. Let's get this started. Let's get it going. And it's also about you. So the first house is what Aries naturally rules, and it's all about you. Okay. It's all about the self. Let's check it out, though. I think things are going to turn out to be okay. All right. I think things are going to be okay. I do feel like right now you are really learning maybe from each other, trying to figure out how to balance this relationship because it does feel a little delicate. But I do feel like this is a relationship that you are meant to be in. We have the Judgment card. Judgment is a card of a calling. This is what you're called to do. This is what you're meant to do, what you're supposed to do, those type of things. Okay. To me, there looks like there is some time that we are going to have because we have the Hermit. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Okay. We got a whole story to tell here. But this is something that you are meant to go through. This is what you are meant to encounter. The archangel here is Gabriel. Gabriel opens the gates to heaven, even though I don't think there really is gates to heaven, but traditionally that's what he does. So this is saying there's something that's being opened for you. The King of Pentacles, this is an earth sign person. This makes me feel like it's your partner. They could be a Taurus. If they are a Taurus, we're currently in Taurus season, so happy birthday to them. But they are the most stubborn of the zodiac signs. Don't get me wrong. There's many stubborn zodiac signs. Okay. Taurus is the most. Scorpio. So just know, like, there is stability. There's strength here, though. Stability and strength. And Scorpio is one of those secretive signs, right? The one that doesn't really reveal a lot. So you might have to like really pry him open, like tell me what's wrong with you, communicate with me. But just know there is strength here. There is strength here, but this still feels like him regardless of his astrology, and where it feels like he rules the roost and it's really his way or the highway. Like that's kind of how he feels to me. But I do see you trying to balance some things out, trying to see like, how can I figure out how this goes? And you may have a time of separation, but this separation or this time of aloneness, it may not be a full separation. It may feel like you're alone in this relationship. This is the Wisdom card. This is the Virgo card as well. So there's a lot of like information you're going to learn when you are by yourself and you're hermited and you're not really like sitting there like back and forth, what do I do? Instead, you're like focusing on yourself. This is the light right here. She's a beacon of light in the darkness. The Hermit is. I love her. So this is a card of singleness though. Okay. But I do see you like going back and forth between being with him and being single. I see that back and forth because this is right in the middle in between these two. But we have the Three of Cups here. The Three of Cups is getting with your friends, getting with your girlfriends, going out and having a good time, unwinding. But there is also something to celebrate here. They're celebrating. They're cheersing, right? So there is something to celebrate. So I do see the back and forth here. And then we got the Lovers and the Hanged one because I only meant to pick one and I picked two. So there is going to be a new perspective change that's going to happen and maybe a new lifestyle change that needs to happen as well. But there is this sense that I feel like you're going to stay together. I really do. I feel like you're going to get like maybe have a moment to yourself where you're like reevaluating things, but you are going to start to see things in a new light. The rose-colored glasses, they're going to go away and you're going to really start seeing things for exactly how they are and not how you want them to be or how you want to perceive them. You're going to really see them for exactly how it is. And again, the Lovers is a lifestyle change card. So there has to be a change in order for you to keep going with this relationship. If there is no change, you may end up single. Okay, with the Hermit. But there has to be a change. There has to be a perspective change so that this can actually work. But get with your girlfriends. Get with your girlfriends. Have some good times. Don't worry about this too much. Like for that moment when you're with your friends, be very present. Talk to them about this even. And you're going to see that I feel like they're going to give you really good advice. I do. I don't see you walking away from this relationship yet, though. That's the thing is there's no one in these cards that are indicating that you are walking away. So you may be trying to make this work to the nail, okay? But if they're not willing to change, if they're not willing to compromise, they kind of have your hands tied. right? But I do feel like this is something you're meant to go through. Gonna grab tacos and a margarita with the fam first thing. Oh, it is Cinco de Mayo. Oh, I forgot. We have a fantastic live session and evening. My magical witch goddess, I love you, Nella. Have the best time with your friends and family. I love you so much, and I'll see you on the next one. I know I will. Imelda, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. But Mesa, I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated. I hope that gave you clarity or insight. Thank you so much for your donation. I really do appreciate it. I really do hope that helped you. I'll give you some clarity or insight there. All right. I'm just checking to make sure I didn't miss anyone else's donation, which I definitely don't think I missed anyone else's donation, but you never know. So you definitely want to check and make sure that everything went through. But if anyone else is interested in a reading, it is a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, Human Design with Melody. And Spirit does make me burp. If anyone is unaware, I've never seen you before. Spirit does make me burp. So Mesa, that burps were definitely for you, my darling. All righty, guys. So I hope everyone's having a great Monday, great Cinco de Mayo. I sent an invitation to somebody. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, Imelda. I did not mean to send you that notification or that invite. You can ignore it. If you do say yes to it, I probably will hang up on you because I just did not mean to do it. I love you. I'm so sorry. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. But yes, guys, my name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, I am doing readings right now. I do 3 different types of readings: psychic readings, mediumship readings, or human design readings. If you're interested in any of those readings, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. And from my website, you can also schedule your private reading from there. Guys, apparently my voice is in a movie trailer. I might pause. It sounds like I'm going to be in this movie. I did do a movie. It's called A Night to Forget. It's going to air on Tubi. I don't know when. The premiere is on the 10th, but my friend just sent to our chat, our group chat, the trailer. I didn't see it, but she said she heard my voice. So that's rad as fuck. That's cool shit. I don't know. I'm so sorry, Melda. I did it again. I did not mean to invite you again. I'm just liking my own live. So hopefully people will come in. But we only have 2. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to restart the live here on the Clock app. Make sure to follow me if you haven't followed me already. And I'm going to just restart the live here, guys. So I'll be right back. Right back. No, stop it. Stop. All right. Sorry, I was yelling stop it though. Because when you get off on the Clock app, like it immediately just like starts giving you notifications of people that are following you. And I was trying to hit the back button, which is on the top left corner. So I kept hitting people's names. I'm like, I don't want to see their profiles. Like my whole point is like, I don't look at people's profiles. I don't get any information. So I don't like it when I accidentally click on it. It makes me feel grody. All right, let's check it out. Check it out. All right. Hello, my friends. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, I am live right now doing donated readings, $15 donations for 5-minute readings. Linktree link is in the profile. So if you are interested to know about any topic, for example, love, finances, your relationship, career, health, or you just looking for a general reading through spirit, hi B. Go ahead and send in that $15 donation and you're going to get a 5-minute reading of your choice. I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings. So if you guys are interested in that, that's what we're doing here today. All right, Kaz, thank you so much for your question. It is a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile is how you get your reading. You're going to get a 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. All right. Oh, no. It's not plugged in. Uh-oh. Shit. My thing's in the living room. I'll get it in a minute. I do psychic sorry. I've been Teresa, I didn't mean to say psychic readings at you. Teresa, I do Venmo, I do PayPal, or you can go to my website. My website will allow Apple Pay, will allow card payments, things like that. So you have options. But e-transfer to me would be like Venmo or PayPal. Like that's what I think an e-transfer is. You can correct me if I'm totally in left field. But that's what I do have available on the Linktree link. You can go to my profile to get to the Linktree link, and then you can do Venmo, PayPal, or my website. All righty, welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. If you've never seen my face before, hi, hello. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, that is what we're doing here right now. We are doing readings at this time. So we have an opening. There is no wait for anyone who's interested in getting a reading. $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. All righty. Sorry. Oh, you do. That's weird. Okay, that's fine. So Tammy, I don't do any yes or no's ever because tarot is actually not good for yes or no's. Sure, you can use it for yes or no's, but tarot is all about the details. So I never do yes or no's, but I do free readings every time I start my lives. I've been on for over an hour at this point. So I am not doing free readings at this time. I'm only doing donated readings, $15 donations. Hi, Paw Evergroom. Nope, I'm reading that wrong. Hold on, I'm going to get it right. Paw Ever Dog Grooming and Fashion. Thanks for the hi. Alrighty. And I'm excited. There's a trailer right now. I was in a movie back in September. It's called A Night to Forget. It is going to be, it was a little bit of a mouthful, but girl, it's fine because it gets to the point, honestly. But yeah, I'm in a movie. If you guys want to check out the trailer, apparently you can hear my voice in the trailer. That's what my best girlfriend just told me. I haven't looked at the trailer, but it's called A Night to Forget. And it's going to air on Tubi. All right, but we are doing donated readings at this time. So guys, if you are interested in a reading, $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. Now, if you don't have a profile or a profile picture or a profile name, you get blocked. You get blocked. All right, guys. So again, if you've never seen me before, hi, hello. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for finding me here on the internet. I am a psychic medium. My name is Melody. I said medium wrong or weird. Medium. I'm a psychic medium. My tongue is lazy. Either way, I'm a psychic medium who is also a professional human design. I'm a human design professional. What is wrong with me? What are words? Jeez, oh, Pete's. Oh, I can't get any words out. But yes, I'm a human design professional, so I do read human design charts. If you guys never heard of human design before, chef's kiss, it's the best modality. It's my favorite modality. It's all about you. It's literally your blueprint to why you are the way that you are, why you might be hitting brick walls, what type of energy that you have, how to use that energy efficiently, and how to learn to trust yourself while making decisions. It changed my life forever. It's my favorite modality because it changed my life, because I saw that I was using energy that I simply never had. And I wasn't waiting for invitations. I was inviting myself to places, and people were not down for it, dude. They were like, get this girl away from me. Why is she so annoying? Why is she here? Nobody wants her here. And I didn't find out till my 30s, like, oh shit, I should have waited for invitations. And my people who see me, who recognize me, will always invite me. So I stopped inserting myself into places I shouldn't be, and my life has improved greatly. Like, I can't even tell you like who I was before I saw my human design and learned my human design to before and after. Ooh, somebody was super unhealed. Somebody was really hurt and really depressed. But now I feel so much better. I feel so much more confidence. I feel like anyone that doesn't see my worth or see my value, that's a them problem, not a me problem. And I really gosh, I really love my life nowadays. So human design, I always am going to promote it because it literally changed my life for the better. But I do also have psychic readings with tarot cards, and then I do mediumship readings as well. So whatever you guys are interested in, it's all a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, Human Design with Melody. I'm also double streaming on the Play Button app, so this will be recorded. So if you ever want to come back to your reading, thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me burp. You can always have that option on the Play Button app. All righty. All right, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. So we're doing donated readings. Gina Gigi, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, Gina. Oh, I love, thank you, Spirit, for being here. Yeah, every time I burp, they make me do it. So I'm acknowledging that they're here, and I hope they like it. Daisy, thank you for the follow. Because you guys like it, they probably get a kick out of it too. At least it doesn't feel wrong in my body. Because I am a clairvoyant medium, so I can see. I'm clairaudient. I can hear in my right ear only. And then I'm clairsentient, so I can feel in my body. Mostly my gift is feeling in the body. But every now and again, I'll hear something. And a lot of times I will see stuff as well. All righty. So we're just chilling. We're just waiting until we get our next donation in. Just to be a broken record a little bit, $15 donation, 5-minute reading of your choice, mediumship, psychic readings, or human design readings. There is no wait at this time. You will be the next person to get a reading. And again, it will be recorded, so you can always come back and watch your readings over at the Play Button app, second link in the link tree in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, Human Design with Melody, are acceptable ways for you to submit your donation. Heck yes. All right. Guys, where's your user pictures? What's going on? Like, there's so many people who don't have a picture or a username, but when I click on it, they have an actual name underneath. It's so wild. Because usually I just block you because I get a lot of trolls. But if you look real, I'll keep you, which I do. If I do look and like, okay, you have followers, you have following, you're probably real, I keep you. Hi, Daisy. But if you have 00 or 01 or 02, I just get you out of there. You're a troll. But let's not talk too loudly about them because they'll start creeping in. Alrighty. So guys, if we want to do a general reading or something like that, let's get us up to 10,000 likes and we can do a general reading for everyone. We'll do a collective reading. Thank you so much, Daisy, for the heart me. I really appreciate that. That's so kind. But yeah, if you want to do like a general reading for everyone, a collective reading, let's clickety clap, clap, clap that screen, make those likes go up to 10,000, and we will get that collective reading going. So tap, tap, tippity, tap, tap, tap. It's the easiest way to tell any of the creators that you like that you support them is by simply tapping that screen. I know it seems like it can be a lot of work after a while because the fingers do get a little tired, but it literally is the easiest way for you to say, hey, I like this creator and I'm going to support them by sending likes. All right, welcome in everybody. Hi, for anyone who's new, I'm Melody. We're doing readings here today. Depending on what type of reading you want, it is a $15 donation, and you can get a psychic reading, you can get a mediumship reading, or a human design reading. Those are the 3 modalities that I offer here. And if you're interested in any of those, just go ahead and click on the Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, to submit your $15 donation to receive your 5-minute reading. Now, if you want to help us get to 10,000 likes, that's when we are going to do a collective reading for everybody. So go ahead and do that so that you can get your collective reading going as well. Just tippity tap, 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 tap that screen. Tippity tap, 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 tap that screen. And we can get to that 10,000 mark and we can get that collective going. But how's everyone doing this Monday? To me, it's an evening. It's 6:30 here. PM, I should specify. How's your evening going? If it's in the morning for you, how's your morning going? How's your day? How's your day going? Let me know in the comment section, because that also helps the algorithm as well. Thank you guys so much for sending all the likes. I really appreciate that. We're gonna get to 10,000 in no time. We're gonna get to 10,000 in no time. Killing it. Killing it. All right. But yep, if you're interested in a reading, that's what we're doing. I know I'm a broken record. I'm sorry, it's annoying. I just literally don't know what else to say. Nobody's talking to me in the comments, so it's just like me on repeat, like a little repeated guy. I'm a repeater. Someone's like, Lizzie McGuire, you're an outfit repeater. Please, where are my people? Where are my Lizzie McGuire fans? I don't know if everyone's being filtered or it's crickets, or maybe I'm just too old. I am 36 nowadays, so I mean, I love Lizzie McGuire. Actually, my best girlfriend bought me a Lizzie McGuire shirt. Verbal stim for me. Day's been good. It was a Monday. Busy tapping. I appreciate you. Thank you, Daisy, for being busy tapping. Yes, it's a verbal stim for me. I got a lot of verbal stims. If you say around, you'll notice I say a lot of shit. And then I'll do something like that, like, no. Even though my face goes, oh my gosh, somebody said, LOL, I saw a TikTok recently where it was like, Gordo is someone crying right now. Oh, poor Gordo. I do have my people here. You guys are here. My Lizzie McGuire crew, they know. I actually saw a TikTok the other day about Miranda. Her real name is Lelaine. Heather, thank you for the heart me so much. I appreciate you. And they're like, where is Lelaine? And I guess Lelaine is somewhere like working a real job, like some sort of retail job somewhere, which is fine. Like, absolutely, girl, get your payments, get your money. But I want to know what happened. I want to know why she left that show. I don't understand why she left. I never got clarity from Disney Channel. I just don't understand why she left. And to me, it's wild that she did. I think other than Demi Lovato for Sunny with a Chance, she's the only other person that I know just left a show, just up and gone. Welcome, guys. We're making our way to 10,000 likes to do a collective reading. But if you want to get your own personal reading, I'm doing personal readings for a donation of $15 for 5 minutes. Hi, Rachel. $15 for 5 minutes donations. So if you want a personal reading, Linktree link in the profile. She would have been a success. She would have been so successful as an actress. Words. Right. I think so too. I liked Miranda. I liked that Miranda was spunky. I liked Miranda's hair. Miranda always had, if you guys don't know about Lizzie McGuire, we're talking about Lizzie McGuire right now. She always had like colorful hair pieces. She never dyed her hair. I think they were always just clip-in because they were talking about middle school kids. But she was very much like an emo kid before emo became real, actually, a thing. Like, she was like the starts of it. But yeah, no, I really liked Miranda's character. I really liked Lelaine, and I don't know what happened. Yes, Rachel loves Lily. Lily. Lily's my cat. Lizzie. I loved Lizzie. Lizzie McGuire was like my favorite show when I was in the 6th grade. I will always remember that very first pilot episode where she's wearing like that unicorn sweater as she has green paint all over the nice clothes she found in the Lost and Found. Changed my little brain's life forever. Like, oh my God, Lizzie gets me. Lizzie understands me. Like, immediately never felt so connected to a character ever. Like, there was a time when I was on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook anymore. I'm not on any Meta, where they're like, name 3 characters that describe you. And I definitely picked Lizzie McGuire as one of them. The other one was, oh God, she's a Friends character, Phoebe Boucher. And then unfortunately, this is before I learned about the awfulness that this person did. But the other one was Hyde from that 70s show. If you know anything about Hyde and Danny Masterson, he's a fucking terrible human being who's harmed a lot of women. And he's in prison. So fuck off, bro. Forever. Even my bandit says fuck off. All right. Anyway, we're so close, guys. We're about 3,000 likes away from doing our collective reading. Once we hit 10,000 likes, that's exactly what's going to happen. We are going to do a reading for the collective. So if you want to get there, guys, help everyone out by tap that screen and get us up to that 10,000. We're so close. But if anyone else wants a private reading or a personal reading, private, you can do it as well at my website. But if you want a personal reading here live today on air, $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get your reading. It's a 5-minute reading. There is no wait. You're going to get your reading right away. Oh my gosh, Dan, 62 roses. You're amazing. Thank you, Dan, so much. That was so kind. I really appreciate that. Thank you for sending those roses. You're so, so wonderful. Guys, we're about, 1,700 likes away? 1,700 likes. We got this. We can get those likes up. Oh, thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. Dan said you're amazing. XO. Oh, you're so sweet. I thank you so, so much. And Dan is somebody who comes in and out. He's more of a regular. So thank you for being here, Dan. It hasn't gone unnoticed that you've been in my readings. Not at all. I'm sure I've read for you a couple times, actually, if I'm not mistaken. All right. About 1,000 more likes. About 1,000 more likes, guys. We'll get to that 10,000 mark. But if you want to get a 5-minute reading of your choice, you can do a psychic reading, a mediumship reading, a human design reading. When you do a psychic reading, it can be the topic of your mat, of whatever you want. Double NW? Yeah. Thank you for following. I don't know why that took me a minute. My brain, I think you saw me glitch in real life. I'm like, what is going on? I couldn't read. Benny's $15 donation is how you get a 5-minute reading live on air here today. But we only need, we hit it. All right, let's go for it, guys. We are doing a collective reading at this time. So just know whatever comes through, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And let me know in the comment section how it does resonate if it does resonate, which it should, hopefully, because it is for a collective. Some may be for you, some may be for others, or the whole reading might be for you. We'll see. Hey, Sadie, thank you for the heart me. All right, Spirit, this is for the collective energy. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Hi, Daisy. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Daisy, you did some work there, girl. Robin, thank you for the tiny Diny's aurora. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? What's the message here for the collective? What's the message? I want to do a couple more shuffles here because it feels about right. Okay, we're going to do 2 more. I know it feels like a lot, but they said 5 when I said we're going to do a couple more. So when Spirit says do 5 shuffles, we do 5 shuffles. All right, let's do it. Those were the 5. Where's the cut? Here's the cut. Ooh, yeah, Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Daisy's like, Spirit, here she is right here. This is saying that we are leveling up. This is the leveling up card. This is the calling card. Whatever you are meant to be doing in this work, you may be waking up spiritually. You may be waking up to your inspirations and how you want to do them, how you want to proceed them. So there is some things going on here that is going to be a wake-up call for some of us, or we are following our calling and leveling up because of it. Let's check out the other cards here. Page of Pentacles has gotten some work here today too. Whoo! Guys, I don't want you to worry about the things that you have no control over. Period. The things you don't have control over is only going to make you grow and evolve and gain you wisdom and insight. Angel, thank you for the follow so much. But you can see here the swamp thing. The Swamp Thing is the unknown, and it's could be hidden enemies, hidden desires, hidden things that you didn't know about. And then we have the dog mask and the wolf mask. That is the evolution. That is the change there. And this is the face of the Hermit. This is the Hermit right here. She is the wisest card in the entire deck of tarot. So whatever is going on right now for you guys, you are learning, evolving, and you're going to gain wisdom from this. So I do not want you to fear it. Actually, you may be ready to face whatever that is for some of us, ready to say, hey, I know what I want, and I'm no longer going to allow anyone to hinder me from changing to the evolution, to getting to my wisdom. I am going to be going so fast. This is the second fastest moving card in tarot, that the gravitational pull of the character here is literally bending the trees to their will. Sadie's saying yes, hands up. And you can see the sword is extending past the physicality of the card. This is spiritual awakening. This is saying this is guidance from your spiritual team, from the angels, the archangels, right? So there is things happening here that you are going fast, 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 fast. So things are going to pick up in pace. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the other cards because they're so good. We have the Queen of Cups. We have something that's going to be so fulfilling to us, that is going to be emotionally fulfilling, that's going to be creatively fulfilling, that is going to allow us to be an empath. So some of us are spiritually awakening. Some of us are really tapping into our feelings and our emotions. And some of us are really tapping into our creative endeavors, okay? So whatever's going on, Rachel's like, hands up, woo, woo. Whatever's going on, it's going to be fulfilling for you. It's going to work out for you. It's going to say, hey, yes, it took some time to get here. Yes, there was a journey involved, but I now get to have the chance to do what makes me happy. And that really sparks a light here. Lamar, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Linktree link in the profile. I'd be happy to answer your question. The next card we have is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is somebody new. Double NW is hands up. Thank you, Sadie, for the tiny tinies. But the Page of Pentacles is saying there is something new coming in for us, something that we are going to learn, because she's studious. That's why she has the backpack here. So there's things that she's going to learn. She's going to go for. She's going to feel like she has solid ground under her feet, because she does. Pages are newbies. They're starting something new, and it's going to be really, really inviting, and it's going to be really, really, it's going to bring stability. It's going to bring income, right? Especially because we got the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is a gift. And somebody could be getting a financial gift. Some of us are getting an inheritance. Some of us are getting a pay raise. Some of us are realizing what our passions are, what we really want to do. And we're going to get help from others that is going to help us get some money. Some of us are the ones actually giving some money out. So somebody might be coming to you like, no, okay, I need some money. I'm like, do you have some money I can have? So depending on who it is, if you feel like you can give them money, feel free. But for most of us, though, it is us getting something, us receiving a gift, receiving a reward. And it's probably going to be a financial gain or a material gain, because all pentacles are earthbound. That's why they're the suit of the element of earth. So whatever is going on, you are going to really get a benefit out of it. Okay. So guys, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Do the work that's fulfilling. Don't worry about what other people have to say. Don't worry about what is going on in other people's lives and how they're perceiving you. Just worry about what you want, and worry about filling your cup and making sure that you are fulfilled doing what it is that you want. Don't let anyone stop you. Okay. You're gaining wisdom. You're gaining evolution here. All right, guys, that was the collective reading. Thank you so much for getting us to the 10,000 likes. You guys are wonderful. If you guys want a reading, you want your own reading for 5 minutes, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get your donation in here today. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp, for those of you who are unaware. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. That was a pretty big burp for the collective. So, guys, how did that resonate? Let me know in the comment section if that did resonate and how it did. I always am intrigued and interested in knowing that information. Especially after the readings, not during the readings. I should specify that. After the readings, not during the readings. I don't want any information from you during the readings, but after the readings, you can fill in all the dots there. Sandra, thank you for the finger hearts. I appreciate you, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So well, I was blown away. Katie, this is the Modern Witch Tarot deck. If you want to take a screenshot, feel free to do so right now. Robin, I got your $15 donation. Thank you, Robin, so much for your donation. Let me know when you're back in the room and let me know what type of reading we're doing. I'm so glad that it blew you. It blown you away. One time I got into a car accident and somebody had a baby on board sticker. And I was crying and just put my dog down, just got in this accident. I was like, oh my God, was your baby on board? He was like, what? I was like, was your baby on board? He's like, no, you're okay. That's what it reminded me of when I was like, I'm so glad you were blown, wow, I worded it before. But I'm so glad that resonated for you. Yes. All right, Robin, let's do your general reading. Thank you for submitting your $15 donation. Anyone else who's interested in a reading after Robin, we don't have anyone else. So go ahead and get your donation in now. All right. And you can be right after Robin. It's all first come, first serve. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. Yeah, no problem, Katie. No problem. I get that question quite a lot. That's why I keep the box out. And plus it has the Hermit, which I have to explain sometimes, and the Magician, which I have to explain sometimes too. All right, Spirit. This one is for our friend Robin. Robin. Spirit, what does Robin need to know? Spirit, what does Robin need to know? Spirit, what does Robin need to know? Now, Robin, first thing that's coming on in my body is my heart space is being highlighted. It's kind of a pain. So I don't know if you're dealing with physical heart pains at all. If you are, please go to the hospital, which I don't feel like what's happening. But if it is, get to the hospital. But again, I don't feel like that's the issue. It might be heartbreak. It might be something that's going on with the heart space here that has to do with heartbreak, possibly. Katie, thank you for the tiny diny. I also feel my shoulders. It's almost like if this is having to do with anything with the heart, like matters of the heart, I feel unburdened when I let go. Like when I think about letting go, I feel unburdened. But let's see what the cards have to say here. Katie, thank you for the follow. All right, so the Three of Pentacles is here. I like the Three of Pentacles because it's a card of creation. It's a card of collaboration. It's a card of saying, hey, I need help. I need a team. I need assistance here. And it's all working together, like flawlessly, seamlessly. This is you getting into creative endeavors and making sure, like, if you do have any heartbreak or any issues of the heart, you can put it down in your creative endeavors. You can put it in a painted canvas. You can write it down, do a journal entry, do a short story, do an essay, do a poem, write a song, like whatever it may be for you. Okay. But express yourself creatively. That rings the most true to me than anything else. Rings true that to really express yourself in a creative way. Ooh. I knew there was some heartbreak. I felt it in my body. Yeah, girly, you okay. I'm going to show you two cards. We're going to go back to them. But remember how I said whenever the matters of the heart, I feel unburdened? The Sun is the most perceived positive card you can get in tarot, period. This is the heartbreak card. Clearly, there's some toxicity leaking out of the heart. The heart's been poked 3 times, if you will. And then it has, like, literally, they're just like this when I picked them up, right? So whatever's going through with the heartbreak, it is for your highest good. It's for your benefit. You're going to feel unburdened. Like, that's literally what I felt in the body. It is something you're thinking about, though. You may be thinking about this heartbreak over and over and over again. Like, what happened? How did it go wrong? Or it might be something you are bitter about. that you're like, I'm never going to deal with this again. I don't ever want to deal with this again. This type of thing here. Okay. So the 2 of Wands is the contemplation card. You might be overthinking. So get out of your own head, because there is something you had to walk away from. Okay. You had to walk away from this. It might have happened. It makes me feel like the cracks of everything started probably the end of March. That's what feels very true to me. It's like about the end of March, whatever's going on, whether this is a love relationship, a family situation, or a friendship situation, or maybe it's a job situation. That doesn't feel right at all. It feels more relationship wise, but relationship is a broad term. But this feels like this is something you did have to walk away from, and you started seeing the cracks happen back at the end of March. And you probably kind of bit your tongue all through April, and then it just started getting worse and worse and worse. That's how I'm seeing it. You can correct me if that's incorrect. Please do. But that's what I'm seeing here with these cards. But there is going to be a whole new beginning. The Ace of Wands is passion, desire, transformation. Okay. Wands are the element of fire. Fire is transformative by nature. Think about a bonfire. Super easy, right? You have logs that turn into ash. It is transformative by nature. There is something new coming in that's going to bring passion. It's going to bring desire, and it's going to transform you. Okay. The sun is here as well. The sun is here, and the sun is here. You have something really good coming in for you. All right. So whatever this new thing is, it's probably going to be, it makes me feel like it's possibly with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Does not have to be their sun sign, you guys. It can be their rising sign or their moon sign. Always check their astrology. And their human design if you have their astrology information. But anyways, I'm the fire sign. Yes, Robin. But you also might find another fire sign. Somebody who understands you, gets you on the same level, right? But we have this growth. We have this vitality. We have this beautiful, like when we step out in the sun, especially like getting out of winter and we're stepping into the sun for the first time, everyone's like, oh my God, it feels so good. It's so good. It's so good. It feels so nice in the body. That's exactly what it's saying here. Like you have this strength, you have this vitality, you have everything that you are going to need in this next endeavor. Don't let this heartbreak make you feel like you have to stay anywhere. Go through the emotions, because you have to. You can't just like not go through the emotions. You have to go through the emotions. But just know there is something better suited for you. And it's going to bring a great, great vibe with it. Okay. So Robin, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope that gives you insight. We do have this recording on the Clap app. So if you ever want to go back to it, I'm going to say about an hour and 48 minutes, an hour, 48 minutes. I didn't actually look. So look around that time. You should be spot on as always. Thank you. Much hope. I appreciate you. Absolutely, Robin. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Excuse me. Oh, and thank you so much for sending in your $15 donation to receive your 5-minute reading today. Mwah. You're a real one. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Alrighty, guys. So we don't have anyone else right now. So if you guys are interested in the reading, $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get your donation in. There is no wait at this time. So as soon as I get a donation in, you're going to be the first reading going right away. It's all first come, first serve. All first come, first serve. Alrighty, and we still are working on our tiny diny goal of 100 tiny dinies. So if you guys want to help with the tiny diny goals, that would be rad. It's not expected. It just kind of came up, and I figured to say something new because I keep repeating myself over and over and over again. So you can send tiny dinies. I don't do anything for them. I just do the subscription goal because it kind of makes me. So you don't have to by any means, but if you want to, that'd be cool. That'd be rad. But definitely send in your donation and get your reading here. Psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings. If you want to check out a human design body graph or chart, body graph is what they call it, but it's really just a chart. If you want to check out your own chart before you get a professional's opinion on it, go to Google, literally type in human design body graph, human design chart. Check out your chart, put your information in, that's your birthday, including the year, the time that you were born, and the city and state or country that you were born in. Take a look at your chart, and if you're like, oh shit, I want a professional's opinion on it, hopefully you come back. Hopefully you choose me because I love human design. It's literally my favorite modality to give. So if you guys are interested in knowing that, check it out. Check out your chart. You don't need a professional to check out your chart. There's free charts everywhere. So go check out your chart and then come back and let me know what you are. Let me know what type you are. The type I am is the type of the projector. There's 5 different types. There's the projector, hi, hello, the reflector, which is the rarest, 1% of the population. We have the manifester, we have the generator, and we have the manifesting generator. Okay, so that's the best of both worlds. So go check out your human design chart. Come on back. Make sure to follow me first. Come on back and then let me know what type you are. I am a splenic projector. If you want to say your authority center with it, that'd be rad. Yes, Kaylee's a generator. See, Taurus, thank you so much for the follow. Yes, generators are here to do the work they're inspired by. All right, you are here to follow your inspiration. You're here to, depending on your authority center. So if you're sacral, you're here to follow your gut. If you're emotional, you are here to wait out emotional waves before making any big major decisions. But if you are sacral, you can make an in-moment decision, okay? And you're here to really do the work that inspires you. If you do work that's uninspiring, you can burn yourself out because burnout is a medical condition. But if you're doing things that inspire you, that make you happy, that make you go, yep, I want to go do that thing, go do it. Because that's what your heart wants, what your body wants, what you want. And you're supposed to do what you're inspired by. That's just it. That's what you're supposed to do. Kaylee says, I feel that. Hell yeah, you do, girl. Because you're a generator. You also have enough energy from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed, unless you're experiencing burnout, which is a real medical condition. But you are here to have all this energy. Now, my generators tend to have, I want to do purposeful work. Yes, that is the work that you feel inspired by. You have to respond to everyone around you, or your environment. I should say not everyone around you because they're not always in your environment, but you are here to respond to your environment and find what inspires you to go, yep, I want to do that thing, and go do it. So yes, generators, we love them. We love them because they do the work that non-sacrals or people who don't have a lot of energy like myself can't really do, because I live in rest and I have active cycles. That's what it is being a projector. Irma, thank you so much. We're going to do your love reading. I saw it right there. Thank you, Irma. I got you. Guys, anyone who wants to be after Irma, it's a $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile. I got a little bit of a wheeze. I don't know if you guys hear my wheeze. Hopefully I coughed it out. I did. All right, Irma, let me know that you're in the room. Hi, Kelly. I'm a manifesting generator. I think I'm a sacral. Yeah, you would be a sacral manifesting generator. If you have the channel 2034, you're a pure sacral manifesting generator. So that's probably what it is. I'm sure I've done yours before, but we'll check in on it in a moment. We're going to get Irma right now. But Kelly, I didn't see you sneak in here. What up, girl? All right, Irma, let's go ahead and see what's going on for love for you. Guys, don't forget to keep tapping that screen. Any creator that you enjoy or that you want to support, tapping that screen is the easiest way to support them. That's the way to send likes their way, but it is literally the easiest way to support them. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. All right, Irma, I'm going to do some cleansing breaths real quick. Your timestamp is going to be 1 hour and 57 minutes. Okay, if you ever want to rewatch this reading, I have it recording on the Play Button app, second link in the link tree, and you can watch it anytime. Again, 1 hour, 57 minutes. All right, Spirit. This is for our friend Irma. Spirit, what does Irma need to know about love? Spirit, what does Irma need to know about love? Spirit, what does Irma need to know about love? I have two things happening simultaneously right now. One, I have a vision of like flowers blooming and things going on and things going up. But then I also have this headache that comes with it. Almost like I'm allergic to flowers, but I also want those flowers to be blooming. So be very cautious on anyone that comes in that makes it seem like they're too good to be true, because That's always the case. It always is too good to be true. Okay. Unless they've proven to you otherwise. But if they're just coming into your life like, I'm a ray of sunshine and I'm going to solve all your problems, they may create some problems. Okay. She goes, oh man, lol. But let me see what the cards have to say for you, my love. Let's see. I'm going to do one more shuffle because it feels right in the body. And guys, don't forget to donate if you want to be next. $15 gets you a 5-minute reading. All right. Oosh. So the devil is here. Now, the devil's not the worst card. Actually, I pull the devil for my boyfriend, and he's a Capricorn. This is the card of Capricorn. So it's not all is lost type of thing, but this is also a card of codependence. This is a card of addictions, of vices, and feeling chained to those addictions and chained to those vices and chained to that codependence. So if you are somebody who, when you're in a relationship that's very codependent in a relationship, try to be a little bit more independent in the next relationship. Okay. Give yourself some breathing room between the two of you, because the devil is here to say, like, I want you chained, but the chains are so loosely placed on the character that you can literally take those chains off at any time, throw them aside, and walk away from those vices, those addictions, things like that. Girl, you an intuitive. Irma, have I told you that already before? Because she doesn't come out for anyone. She does not come out for anyone. It's the first time she's come out today, and I've been on for 2 hours. Stacy, thank you so much. You are going to be next after Irma. Thank you so much. But let's see what the other cards have to say. Girl, you fine. You are so fine. There is going to be something that is coming in that is going to be new because you've done the work. You've done the work. You've done the healing work. That healing work that you've done from past relationships, past traumas, past bullshit that you've had to endure, put you in perfect alignment. All of these wands right here are perfectly aligned with one another. Even this one right here is not even overlapping that one. It's just slightly like on the line there. So just know that you did the healing work. It has been recognized. They see it. They know you've done it. It's gotten you into alignment, and it's going to put you right where you need to be at the right time, at the right place, doing the right work. This is the Vantage card, the 7 of Swords. You can see the character is standing on a cliff, right? She's right there. But the angle she's at makes it so that these other wands, cannot get the character. They cannot touch her. But she can literally take her wand, hit all of these other wands, disarm them, and she's victorious. She's at the right place at the right time, doing the right work. Because there is this beautiful gift of intuition that you may be able to really channel in because you've done the healing work. All right. Leah, thank you for the tiny dinies. Aurora. So this is very beautiful. This is really great. Trust in yourself. Trust in your intuition. If you are, Irma, I don't know if we've ever done your human design because I've read you before, Irma. But if we've done your human design before, I wouldn't be surprised if you have splenic definition or coloration. Definition just means coloration, which is your intuition center. And I'm sure it's lit up in some way. So just know you have intuition. Trust in that intuition. If you get a vibe, if you catch a vibe and it's off, that's real, girl. That's real. If you catch a vibe and it feels good, trust in that, okay? But again, if they're sitting there trying to sell you snake oil, you'll see right through it. Okay. You'll see right through it. But we do have the Fool, brand new beginnings, taking a leap of faith on yourself. The sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot. Thank you for the hearts there, Leah. And whatever's coming in, whatever this new love is coming in, it's going to be so balanced. Like that's what we need to strive for, is a balanced relationship. Whatever the rules of your relationship is, that's what you make, right? You make the rules with your partner of what the rules of the relationship are, but it's going to be even keel. It's going to be fair. Like you're going to have a fair partner. You could have a Libra partner because she is traditionally Libra, but whatever's going on here, whatever this new beginning is, make sure that it's balanced. Make sure that you are having this. I am 1% Italian, but I have my Italian hand on. Like, make sure it's fair. Make sure it's good for you. Because you are going to know that. Naturally, you're going to know that. All right. You are an intuitive. If you like it or not, my friend, you are an intuitive. She don't come out for everyone. And you're taking that leap of faith, and you're going to find somebody who's going to be very fair and very honest as well. Like Libra, honest. All the air signs, though, to be completely honest with you, are pretty honest. I do know a man Aquarius who is not honest at all, but generally speaking, they are honest. All right, Irma said, thank you. You're very welcome, Irma. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your donation of $15. I really appreciate you so, so, so much, my darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, next we have is Stacy. Stacy, thank you so much for being here. Oh, Kelly, we've never done your human design. I thought we've done your human design before. I swear to God we have. What? Kelly, have we done your human design or am I lying to myself? Hi, Stacey. What type of reading are we doing here today, my love? Again, we do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. We haven't. I know the basics, so I wasn't sure if I should. Oh, you don't have to if you don't want to. Just for some reason, I swear I thought I did it before. But there is no pressure. You know me, girl. I'm never going to pressure you into a reading. I don't want that shit. That's icky. But if you ever do, I'm here for you. I've been interested in it for years, so it's so complex. Literally, it is so complex. It is like the most complex chart. It's even more complex to me than astrology. There's so many more moving parts to it. It's just so much, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it. I'd like to know if you can see who my spirit guides are and if you have a message for them. Absolutely, Stacy. Let's talk to Stacy's guides. Woo! Okay. I love my job, guys. All right. Guys, nobody's after Stacy. First come, first serve. Get your donations in now. I'm only going to be on for another hour. So I'm just taking we're just doing a channeled reading. There's not going to be any cards for this reading. So as soon as I see something, hear something, or feel something, that is when I am going to start the timer. Because mediumship is just channeled readings. This is part of mediumship, basically, for anyone who is curious. Literally, thunder just happened. Is it raining outside? Oh, it did get dark. Interesting. All right, this is for our friend Stacy. Stacy. We're calling it Stacy's guides. Stacy's guides. Stacy's guides. Wow. The way one of your guides just made me feel was crazy. Crazy in a good way, not crazy in a bad way. Because they're huge. Like the way that I just felt I'm 4'11", so I'm short. Boom. But the way that they made me feel elevated, the way they made me feel like a bird's eye view, it feels big. It feels like big energy here from one of your guides. I have a giant, one of my guides is a Valkyrie. They're huge. The wingspan is the span of Antarctica. So I do have big guides as well. This guy just feels humanoid to me though. He feels like a male. He's humanoid. He could be a giant, but I've never had a giant before. So I do believe all mythical creatures live, including giants. But this person, like, they feel bigger than their britches. They feel like you must have a lot of power inside of you that scares others, because this is what I'm feeling is like, because of this giant guide. We're going to call him Ralph. Because of this giant guide, it makes me feel like people get intimidated by your energy, or they seem to just randomly not like your energy. For like, those people aren't for you. Okay. Those people can't handle what you have, Stacy. What you have is incredible. Because I've never had a giant before. The way it just like literally made me feel so tall. Like I was literally aerial view. Also, I feel like you can really see things like exactly how they are because of this aerial view that I have. It makes me feel like you can see situations and be like, I can already see this happening and this happening and this happening and that happening. Like, I feel like you really know what's going to occur. Not in a way of, it may be intuition, but it just feels like it feels like putting puzzle pieces together. Like you can fill in the blanks. And like that's a superpower you might have. It's so funny. The other guide is a bird, but I can't tell which bird. Okay. The other guide's a hawk. So you do have like a keen sense of vision. You have a key, like you pick up on small details. Like hawks are, they come down, they swoop up, they take, right? They see a small little field mouse and they're like, perfect. And they go up from high views and they swoop down, they grab, and now they have a meal. So you do have keen vision. There's keen insight here that you may have. Hi, Wendy Sue. The hawk to me feels very proud. He's not giving me a name for him, but again, it does feel like another male. But this hawk feels very, like he's not working all the time because he knows when to share and when to not share, when to fly around and get the food and when to just hang out and chill out. But he just feels so smart, so keen, so instinctual. Like, trust your instincts. I don't know if you know your human design type there, Stacey, but I wouldn't be surprised if your authority center is your sacral center, like trusting your gut. Because this is what this hawk makes me feel like. They have this natural instinct or splenic. I didn't mean to say sacral. I apologize. Your splenic center, which also is you trusting your gut and making in-moment decisions, but it's really trusting your instincts and trusting your intuition and really saying like, that is what I need. I'm a splenic projector. So that is absolutely my authority center as well. So I do trust my instincts. I do trust my intuition. That's how we're supposed to function, but it may talk to you quietly. It may talk to you like a one-off, like, there's food over there. And then you're like, wait, I think there was food over there. Like, hold on, I think my instincts said there was food over there. Was there food over there, instincts? That's the thing. It's like it doesn't talk very loud, and sometimes it talks once. So really pay attention and really start to develop your own intuition so that you can learn how to trust this hawk guide. Because he just feels like he's going for it, like when he needs to, but only when he needs to. So he may live in rest and have active cycles. You may live in rest and have an active cycle, not him. I meant you, which is very on par for any non-sacrals. I'm a non-sacral. Manifestors are non-sacrals, and reflectors, they have no authority at all, but they are still non-sacrals. You need to trust in yourself more. That's what they're saying. Like they've given you the tools. You don't know how to use those tools yet. I think you're developing them though, or you're either awakening spiritually or really intrigued by how all of it works. Like go down this path, because this path is going to really tell you how to trust yourself, trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and really it's going to bring some healing as well. But there is something here with trusting in yourself and knowing that you have to. Cynthia, I got you. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. For those of you who are unaware, Spirit does make me burp. But Stacey, I hope I didn't see any of your comments. I don't know if you had gotten filtered, but I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated. I hope that gave you clarity or insight in some way. Thank you, Spirit, so much for being here. But I love you, and I thank you so much. All right, Cynthia, you are next. After Cynthia, we don't have anyone else. So it's all first come, first serve, guys. So if you want a reading, go ahead and get your donations in to Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. That is how you can get on the list. And again, there is no wait after Cynthia. So right now there is about a 5-minute wait. All right, Cynthia, let me know that you are here. Caitlin, thank you so much for the follow. Cynthia, let me know what type of reading we're doing. We do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. That is what I offer here for all my modalities. There she is. Perfect. What type of reading we doing, love? Let me know. Also, Stacey, your timestamp, if you ever want to rewatch this reading, is going to stream live on the Play Button app. Second link in the link tree. I do still use Venmo, Sylvine. Thank you so much. Hi, Lizzie. But it's about, I'm going to say 2 hours and 2 hours and 5 minutes. Okay. Nope, it doesn't have a different name. Just go to my Linktree link. Go to my Linktree link. Don't do it on your own. Just go to my Linktree link. It's going to take you right there every time. Don't do it any other way because there's could be scammers out there. I mean, that's what happened on Cash App. That's why me and Cash App aren't friends, because they kept letting people impersonate me. And that's very scary because they kept donating to the wrong one. So use my Linktree link. Please, please, please be safe. Hi, Jen. Thank you for the heart me. Lizzie, thank you for sharing the live. And Cynthia says, I just want to know if I should stay in my current relationship or move on. All right, let's see what's going on. Sylvia, thank you so much. I got you. Thank you, Sylvia. This is for Cynthia. Oof. Spirit, what should Cynthia know about their current relationship? Spirit, what should Sylvia know about their current relationship? Spirit, what does Sylvia need to know about their current relationship? The first thing I see in my mind's eye and I feel in my body, I feel impatient in my body. I feel like I want to cross my legs and tap my foot and be like, what the fuck? Get your shit together, man. It's almost like I feel like I've been asking my partner to step up. And I feel like they're like, yeah, I'll step up. Yes, I'm going to do it. Yes, I'm going to do it. Maybe for 2 weeks. And then it's back to the old bullshit. And I just feel so impatient. Like, come on. Do you want this to work? Because I need you to listen to me in order for this to work. I just feel like this man wants somebody to take care of them. Almost like this man thinks you're not going to go anywhere. I think it's a man. It could be a woman. It could be a woman. Gender has no meaning here. But it's almost like this person, whoever it is, feels like you're never going to leave. Like they'll work on it. You're threatening, but they don't believe your threats almost. Like, she's not leaving. She's not going anywhere. But the way the impatientness in my body feels, and you can let me know if that resonates here by saying, yes, this resonates. No, this doesn't. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't give me any other information. But it almost feels like I'm at my wit's end. Like, I'm at my wit's end, and I just want to just like put my hands up and go, figure it out on your own, dude, and walk away. But let me see what the cards have to say, because that's just immediately what I channeled. I love her. She's my favorite card in the deck. This is definitely you. You're a bad bitch. Cynthia, you're a bad bitch. Period. You have luck on your side. This is Salem. This is my cat in real life. This is Salem Binks. Salem Binks is a lucky cat. He knows it. And when Salem does not come into a reading, they send me the Queen of Wands. She is traditionally Aries, but she can be Leo or Sagittarius. Don't really worry about the astrology, because I just feel like this is you. I feel like you are somebody who is transforming. You are somebody who is wanting a transformation. You are wanting a change. You are wanting things to pick up. She is somebody that people gravitate to. So you might be going out and about with your life, and people get gravitated towards you. You might get stopped in public and be like, I got to talk to you. And you're like, okay, well, sure. It might take you off guard. You are going through a transition. Let's see what's going on here. I think you're going to walk away from this relationship. I do. I think you're going to walk away from this relationship. Let me see. How does this story make the most sense? Okay. Yep. Okay. So we are in a transition right now. The 6 of Swords is here saying that you are in really rocky waters and you are going towards crystalline waters into new land. Wendy Sue, I love you. Thank you so much, Wendy Sue. Right. You are going to be after Sylvia, but you are going to new land. You are making it out, but there is some rocky ass waters you're going through right now, and you're strong enough to go through this transition. Period. You are strong enough. Now they are Leo, which is very interesting because we also have Sagittarius. So you had Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. That's fucking wild. But you are strong enough to handle whatever comes your way. You have consistent access to your strength. Okay, consistent access to it. You don't have to ask anyone for it. You just are strong because you're a bad bitch. Because you got the Queen of Wands. Because the Queen of Wands is a bad bitch. All right, and you're a bad bitch. You're going to walk away. Is Salem in here? Oh my gosh, Salem came in. That's my cat, Salem. He's giving you a look. Oh my boy. Do you see him? Oh, that's so amazing. My cat actually came in. And he does not come when he's called. He's not a cat like that. He won't come in when he's called. He comes in because he wants to. But either way, you have strength to do that. And you're going to walk away. You can see it may be slowly. It might be over time. But you are going to walk away from this relationship and you're going to figure out how to fill your own cup. How you feel like you are able to say, hey, I have to fill my cup. I have to even out my cups. Again, this is the Sagittarius card. The sun is the most perceived positive card you can get. You have the sun here. Plus, you have the sun. I keep getting on chaotic tarot readings, and I love it. Thank you, Fitz. But you have 1 foot in your emotions, 1 foot on land, and there's a path to the sun. Yes, the path to the sun has some obstacles, has some mountains in the way, but there's so much growth. But we have to even out what we want, right? We got to fulfill our cup. She's going to a river. We got to fill our cup and even it out because that we've made it to the river. We've made it to the river. Now, there is some healing involved. This is Archangel Raphael. They are the healing angel. So there is some healing going on. But girl, you got the sun. We're ending on the sun. The sun is the most perceived positive card you can get in tarot. So you leaving this situation is going to end up being a good thing for you. You're going to look back at that relationship and go, thank the universe I left. Thank the universe, God, source, all the same energy, whatever words you want to use. You're just be like, I thank you so much. I'm so happy. I'm so much more vibrant. I'm so much more healthy. I'm so much more me because I left. There's a lot of fire energy, a lot of passion, a lot of desire, a lot of drive, a lot of transformation in those cards there, Cynthia. So I know it's hard. I know it's hard to have to end a relationship just because, Cynthia, I don't know if we've met before, but I was in a 6-year relationship. I was engaged. There's no ring on this finger. There's no ring on this finger. I left that man 2020, New Year's Eve, going into 2021. And I look back at that old relationship and I am so grateful that I stood up for myself and I said I wanted to end things because he wasn't respecting me the way that I wanted to. And now I have my boyfriend who absolutely goes up and beyond for me every day. Like he's remodeling the front of his home so that I can be here and move in with him. Like he's really like making efforts and making strive and making me feel like I'm truly taken care of. That's out there for you. That's out there for you. You can get that too. You just have to stand up for yourself and know what you want. Okay, love? But Cynthia, I do think that this relationship is going to be your choice and you're going to walk away from it. Fitz, thank you so much for the follow. I do hope this resonated. I hope this helped. I hope this gave you clarity or insight. Thank you so much for being here, Cynthia. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate you. All right. The next person who sent in their $15 donation is Sylvia. Sylvia, thank you so much. I know you're Sylbean. Let me know what type of reading we're doing for you. That's crazy that Salem literally has not been here for 2 hours and 20 minutes since I've been on. He's not come into this room one time. When I pull Salem, he came out. You got luck on your side. Don't forget it. You a lucky girl. You a lucky lady. All right, Cynthia. Not Cynthia. Yeah, Cynthia. I was right. I meant Cynthia was right. And we are looking for Sylvia. I don't know you. That's my purse. I don't know you. Elena, it's a $15 donation. A Linktree link in the profile, okay? Could you tell me the types of reading? Yes, absolutely, Sylvia. I do psychic readings. I do mediumship readings. And I do human design readings. Human design is a chart reading. It's your blueprint to you. It's the type of energy you possess, how you work with that specific energy, and how to trust yourself when making decisions. Oh, thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who are unaware. I know it's weird, but it's happened. Mediumship is where I connect with somebody who's passed away into the spiritual realm. So usually, I mean, it could be anyone that you choose. Lizzie's dying. She loved it. She loved that verb. But mediumship is where I connect with somebody who's passed away. So I do a direct connection. So I'm going to ask you to, like, if you choose mediumship, to give me the relationship to the person, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, etc. If they don't have a traditional relationship with you, give me their first name, Only, nothing more, nothing less. Okay. I don't want last names. I don't want birth dates, only their first name. If you choose that one. Otherwise, you can give me a topic: love, finance, relationships, career, health. That would be a psychic reading. And if you want human design, just say human design. We'll get that to you. I'm an Aquarius sun, Aries rising, and a Scorpio moon. So yeah, I'm a bad bitch. She knows it. I'm an Aquarius sun too. And I'm a Leo rising and a Sagittarius moon. We got the fire in us. Let's do psychic this time. Absolutely, doll. What type of reading are we doing? Sorry, I keep seeing things out the window. I think I'm going crazy. No, just kidding. I'm not going crazy. I just kept seeing something at the corner of my eye. All right, Sylvia, what's the topic that you're looking to get? You can just say general, see what spirit has in store for you, what they want to say to you, or you can be more specific by saying like love, relationships, health, finances, career, whatever the topic matter is. Just don't give me too much information. Perfect. General. Awesome. Don't give any psychic too much information. Guys, some psychics out here are asking you all sorts of questions. They should not be. The only questions a true psychic should be asking you is, does this resonate? Does this make sense? That's the only questions a real psychic should be giving you. Oh, look at that little cute butt. Bye. Steph Reed, thank you for the follow. All right, Sylvia, this is for you. Let's go ahead and do some cleansing breaths here. Cynthia, if you're still here, I don't think I gave you your timestamp. I'm going to say 2 hours and 12 minutes. So if you ever want to rewatch your reading, go back to, it's recording right now on the play button app, second link in the link tree if you need help with that. And I'm going to say 2 hours and 12 minutes was your reading. Now, Sylvia, your reading is going to be about 2 hours and 25 minutes. That's how you can find yours. All right, Spirit, this is for our friend Sylvia. Our friend Sylvia. It's for our friend Sylvia. Spirit, what does Sylvia need to know? What does Sylvia need to know? Spirit, what does Sylvia need to know? Immediately, I feel my TMJ. Immediately, I feel it. Girl, if you're clenching your jaw, quit it. Stop it. Stop it right now. Don't do it anymore. Like, literally, like, relax your jaw, part your mouth just a little bit. Doesn't have to be you don't have to be a mouth breather, but you just need to part your lips a little bit. Take the tongue off the top of your mouth because my TMJ hurts, girl. It hurts. So if you're a mouth clencher, if you clench a lot when you're stressed out, try to be more conscious about it and try to release that muscle, okay? Because it's going to lead to migraines and headaches. That's what it does. It leads to migraines and headaches. But I do feel like that's what you do. You can confirm or deny that in the comment section if that makes sense. But that's what I'm getting here, feeling like literally feeling it in my face. There's something here about taking care of yourself more coming through. I'm going to pull some cards, but make sure you're eating right. If you're eating a lot of junk food, try to not eat so much. I'm not going to sit there and tell you to like change your whole diet. You're allowed to eat whatever the fuck you want. You're a full ass adult. You can eat whatever you want. But they are asking you to be more conscious about your health, making sure that you are eating more healthily and making sure that you're putting your health as a priority. Okay. But we do have the sun here. So we have the sun right here. This is something that's really good. This is always a good sign. This is the most positive card you can get. So whatever's going on in your life, it's going to bloom. Things are going to get better for you, period. No matter if it's already good or if it's shitty right now and it's going to get better. We're going to see what the other cards are, but I'm feeling a little bit of stress in the face. So curious about that. I'm currently on a diet and I've been for several months. I'm already minding what I eat. So we love confirmation. We love confirmation there. So Spirit just saying, hey, this is evidence. We hear you. Ooh, child. Okay. Yeah, put a fork in her. She's done. There's something in it feels like your past, but almost feels like an immediate past, like something that probably recently occurred within like the last 3 months that has been really toxic. It's been really tough for you to go through. it's been really uncomfortable for you to go through. We have both the 9 and the 10 of swords. The swords in general, they're the air signs. Okay. They're the air signs. They're the element of air. This is saying like air is connected to logic, excuse me, to communication. Thank you for Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. That was an even better one. Logic, what did I say before? Communication. This is ideas and inspiration. But these two cards are saying like you're not feeling it. You're like you may be overthinking something. You may be struggling here. You may not be sleeping at night so well. You may not feel comforted. Then we have all this toxicity leaking out of the character. We have all this dark coloration here, sharp edges as well. These sharp ass edges are right there. They're tough. But what's really beautiful about the 10 of Swords is that it's always darkest right before the dawn. That's what's peeking through here. There's a new day coming in, new day, new things coming in. And girl, is it ever. We have the Knight of Cups. This new day is going to bring a new chance for you to figure out what it is that makes your cup full. What makes your cup full? Is it going and hanging out with your friends? Is it reading a book? Is it taking some time for yourself? Is it going out just by yourself? Like, what is it that fills your cup? Because this card is asking you to get to that river to fill that cup. All right. To make sure that you are fulfilling yourself. You or anyone else, this is advice for everyone, cannot spill from an empty cup. There's nothing to give. You have to make sure that you have stuff in that cup and you have strength on your side. Strength is saying that you are strong enough to handle anything that comes your way. Yes, somebody tried to drain your cup. Sure. They didn't work though. It did not work because you're on this horse and you're going there and you have consistent access to your strength. You see that infinity symbol right there? You have consistent access. Now I want to show you that sun card again because her little crown, you see that little crown? Maybe you'll see better on YouTube here. Is that crown here too? So this is connected. Especially because Leo is ruled by the sun, of course, they're connected, right? In astrology, that's how it works. But you have this strength. And again, the Fool card also has a flower crown. So you're taking a new leap of faith on yourself. And you know what else is on the Fool card? The sun. The sun imagery is on there as well. So whatever you had to go through, things are getting brighter. Yellow success, especially when you have the 6 of Wands, which is the victory card in the deck. The victory card. You have victory in you. You have it all within you. You got this. You got this, Sylvia. You are strong enough to handle what scares you, what makes you feel uncomfortable, what has hurt you in the past. This new day is rising. The sun is rising. It is peeking through. And you have that strength, which again is related to the sun card and the Fool card. You have this chance to fill your cup and you have victory. Whatever's going on, whatever hardships you're dealing with, loosen up your jaw and the TMJ. Not just because you're on a diet. I don't know why I said that, but like just remember your TMJ is right here. We don't want to clench. We don't want to hurt. We don't want to cause migraines. But you have victory here. Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to work out exactly the way it's meant to. Okay. And honestly, this just feels like hard times. This doesn't necessarily make me feel like it was by a certain person. It just makes me feel like everything kind of is rough back in that recent past and everything's kind of turning a new leaf right now. Keep going. Keep going forth. You got that sun on your side, Sylvia. I hope that helps. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I hope it gave you, I hope it resonated. Thank you so much for your donation. I really, really appreciate you so much. She said, yes, thank you. You're very welcome, Sylvia. I hope it made sense there, love. All right, Wendy Sue. After Wendy Sue, guys, we don't have anyone else. So if you are interested in a reading, $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile. You can use Venmo, you can use PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. And that's how you can get on the list right after Wendy Sue, who's right now. But here's the thing. Wendy Sue's going to get a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading because she is a subscriber. Today was my ex's marriage anniversary. What do I need to know about moving forward? Do you see my boys coming in or a love interest? All right, let's check it out. But yes, $15 donation, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. If you want to do a private reading, my website is where you schedule your private reading as well. And you'll never lose me there, just in case anything does happen to this app. Who knows what's going to happen to this app? Not I, because it keeps going back and forth. I feel bittersweet immediately. Let me call you in real quick. For Wendy Sue, your timestamp, Wendy Sue, is 2 hours and 33 minutes. So if you ever want to rewatch it, 2 hours, 33 minutes on the app that you're currently on. For anyone else, it's a play button app, the red app, the tube. You get my drift. You're picking up what I'm putting down. I trust you. You're smart individuals. I trust you. All right. I was married on this day in 2000. Wow. But it's just like, I feel bittersweet about it immediately. What does Wendy Sue need to know about love, Spirit? Spirit, what does Wendy Sue need to know about love? Spirit, what does Wendy Sue need to know about love? Yeah, the bittersweet comes in because it's like, I'm so happy to be out of that situation. But I think where the bittersweet coming is from the boys. Like you not being able to see your boys or communicate with your boys because they're brainwashed. Wendy Sue is a regular, so the things I'm going to say is things we've already discussed in previous readings. So they're not like psychic predictions, but I'm just going with the feelings I have. But because they've been brainwashed by the Mormons, that it's very much like that's where the bitter comes in. The sweet comes in like, bye, dude, see you later, never, type of thing, because that guy fucking sucked. But the bitterness is the kids, unfortunately. I'm so sorry, Wendy Sue. Sarah, I got you. Oh, you requested $35 from me. No, thank you, Sarah. No, that's not how you do it. All right, let's go ahead and pull some cards here. Because honestly, like, I feel like there's still hope. Not for the ex, but for love in general. I feel like there's still hope. And with the boys, I feel like there's still hope. But let's see what the cards have to say. So this is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a card of commitment. This is a card of good things happening in springtime, success happening in springtime. This could be a wedding that you're attending. This could be a celebration that you're attending as well. But this is a card saying like we have stability. 4 legs on a table is stable as fuck. So there is stability, commitment, and there is a commitment. I do feel like there is a commitment on its way. Almost a commitment like you're ready to fall into. I do feel like you've done the work on healing, but I feel like there's going to be trauma that you didn't realize that you had until you're in this relationship. So be gentle with yourself. This guy is not going to solve everything, but I do feel like it's going to help you grow. Okay. I do feel like it's going to help you grow. Wow. You are still in a transitional phase, my love. The 6 of Swords. I don't know why I want to call it Wands. The 6 of Wands is Swords. The 6 of Swords is here. This is a card of transition. You can see there's really rocky waters right here into clear crystalline waters to new land. So you may have somebody here helping you out. I feel like there's a friend here that's actually helping you out. I don't know if they're trying to hook you up or just trying to get you back on your feet, get you back going. Jehovah's Witness. Oh, Jehovah's Witness. I'm so sorry. Not Mormons. I apologize for that. Apologize to the Mormons. But either way, you're in a transitional area, and this transition is going to be ending soon. It feels like we have the World. The World is a card of endings. This is the last card in the major arcana. This is a card saying that you have everything that you need. You see those 2 wands? You know you do. The 2 wands come from the Magician. For those of you who have not seen this before, her wand right here. This is card number 1. This is card 22. This is the last card in the major arcana, and this is the second card in the major arcana. But you have everything you need. You have the wands, you have the cups, you have the pentacles, you have the swords, you have everything that you need. And we have the World saying that yes, things are going to come to an ending, but it is a good ending. It is a good ending. It's something that is good. They're both pretty bad, so sorry. Yeah, Katie, I agree. Both those religions are pretty rough. Especially the alt-right shit. But either way, I don't know how that got that like that. YouTube got really bright. I'm not going to look at myself right now. But yes, there's an ending, but there's an ending that's going to balance you out. And this is I think the ending is like the ending of your, almost like the ending of your depression about this. Like that's what's coming through is like the ending of your depression about this. I don't think your depression's all going to go away. I think you have some work still with that to like really defeat depression, but like kind of because you've been in and out. It feels like you've been in and out of it. And you can confirm or deny that if you've been in and out, but it feels like you've been in and out of the depression about your kids specifically. But it just feels like there's going to be an ending to that, and there's going to be an evening out. We have justice. Justice is fairness, equality. It is absolutely Libra. She's truth seeking. She is going to, honestly, it makes me feel like there's something here that may have to do with a legal battle, but it's like a legal battle of like proving something is right. Sorry, I want to pause on that because it feels not 100% accurate, but it doesn't feel wrong. Like I got like heat on my neck, which made me feel like maybe that one was not 100% correct. But there's something here that's going to even some things out. Like you're going to have an even playing field. That feels much more correct, especially because we got the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So even if there is legalities, if you are dealing with legal stuff, I keep getting hot every time I see legal stuff. So I don't think you are dealing with legal stuff. But whatever you're dealing with, you're strong enough to deal with it. All right. The thing about the Queen of Pentacles is that she is the richest queen in the deck. She knows her worth. She knows what she brings to the table. She's not going to settle for less. She's not going to settle for a man that doesn't see that. If you don't see my worth, you don't see my value, you got to go. My parents' neuroses, living with them. Yeah, that could be it. But this is something that is very much like you're going to be fine because you are going to be stubborn as you should be and not settling for a man that doesn't see your worth or doesn't see your value. Like that is also a trauma I think that you're healing from as well, is like somebody who didn't see your worth or see your value. But now you're like, bitch, you're going to see my worth. You're going to see my value. And that in itself is a gift. But like this person coming in, this person that you're going to have this commitment with, it feels like a him. It feels like they're going to come soon, but it feels like more summertime than springtime. So it could be the end of June, especially because we have 6 pentacles here, and the 6 is June, right? The 6th month is June. But there is a gift coming for you. Your rewards, your karmic rewards are coming in. And I feel like your karmic reward for this is a person that's going to see your worth and is going to see your value. Okay. Do not settle for less, Winnie Sue. If I find out you settle for less, I'll remind you your worth and your value if you like it or not. Not using violence, but by using my love, because I love you. And you know I do. And I'm rooting for you always, girl. But I do think there's something in here for you. I don't think it's going to be perfect. I don't think it's going to be like this perfect fit. I don't think perfection exists, period. But I do feel like it's going to be somebody who isn't worth it. I do. That's what it does. Do I need to try to build my life path here? Is my life... Wait, is this my life? Is to stay on this path? No, your life is going to ebb and flow. You have many paths. I'm just looking into it. You have many paths. This is just a part of your path. Let the doors open for you. Let those doors open, my friend, because those doors, you never know what's coming in and out of those doors, but those doors are going to really set apart you and what you need to go. So don't shut doors that you want to go down, but do shut doors that are not meant for you. Okay. So the thing, and you'll know it. You're like, no, I don't want to go down this path. Or yeah, I want to kind of explore that path. I don't think you're stuck. I think that's a mindset. I don't think you're stuck. I really don't. But you're just here right now. You're just here right now. That's it. You're rebuilding right now. And that's okay. That's totally good and totally fine. You're allowed to do that. Absolutely, positively. Alrighty, guys. We didn't have anyone else. I'm sorry. I just noticed that my best friend's initials were on my piece of paper because she watched all 4 of the cats. My dog started barking. I think that might be a good sign. Telling you, like, yeah, mom, like we're on our path right now, but this is not going to be where we are forever. Life's too long. You're going to find new beginnings. All right, guys. So we do have an opening right now. While we're waiting on the next donation, I'm only going to be on for about 13 more minutes, but my battery's dying because I didn't realize that I didn't replace the plug that I took out of here on Friday. And I didn't replace it, and this has not been charging. But if we get a donation, we're going to definitely read that. But right now, I'm just gonna go get my things. I don't really want to go get it. Ugh, I'm torn. I'm torn on what I want to do and how I want to go about my life. All right. But guys, if you're interested in reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. I think I am going to concede. I think I am going to do it because it actually should be on for another 18 minutes, not 17 minutes. So, and once it hits about 20%, it kind of goes kind of quick. So, BRB, I'm not going to pause anything. You're just going to see an empty room. Have fun with that. Hey, you want to entertain? You want to entertain your people? This is Winnie. He might entertain you. He may walk away. He didn't entertain anybody. Winnie was straight up, no, I'm out of here. I'm gone. Ugh. All right. No, that's not the right plug. That's the right plug. There we go. Go get it. Yeah. We charging now. Just in case. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. So doing a little bit of refreshes. Oh yeah, somebody requested $35 from me. Nah, bruh. Nah. That's not how any of this works. Thank you, Spirit. We love you, Spirit. All right. Sorry, I just wanted to cancel that request from that person who decided to request $35 from me. Thanks, Sarah Ruiz. Don't forget, your name's on here. All right. Hi, Salem Beans. What's going on? Okay, bye. Do you want to come see Mom? Okay, bye. Oh, you're going to bother your brother? These guys are hungry. They're going to bother each other. Let me see. Somebody said paid. Yes. Are you Christian? Perfect. Are you Christian? Because Christian I have here. Yeah, let's do it. What type of reading are we doing? Thank you so much for submitting your donation. And your timestamp's going to be about 2 hours and 46 minutes if you ever want to watch it again. Hi, Lori from the UK. If you ever want to watch again, it's going to be on the play button app, that second link in the link tree, the tube, if you will. It's about 2 hours and 46 minutes would be your time to fast forward and watch for you. And guys, after Christian, we don't have anyone else. $15 donation is how you get on the list. I'm asking if I'm going to have this baby by 39 weeks. I'm getting induced at 39 weeks. Okay, let's see what's going on with your baby. All right, let's see. Just doing some cleansing breaths right here. I keep getting 37. For Christian, what does she need to know about her delivery date? What does she need to know about her delivery date? What does she need to know about her delivery date? So I don't know if you are 37 weeks right now or if you're going to have your baby by 37 weeks, but I keep getting 37 for some reason. It could be because you're 37 weeks and they're just confirming the evidence that I'm getting. Honestly, when I think about the induction, I feel so... I'm 30 weeks and 2 days. Okay, so there's something here with 37 weeks. So I wouldn't be surprised if your baby's a little early. I think 37 is okay to be early by. I don't think it's preemie. I think that's okay to give birth by. But it's almost like when I think about the induction, I feel so like I'm just so nervous. I feel like I don't know, like I'm afraid of more pain. Because I mean, not to shock you, but birth is painful. Thanks for coming to your psychic reading. No, I'm joking. But like it just feels like the induction is going to be much more nerve wracking than the actual like natural like I'm ready to go, I'm ready to deliver. So I wouldn't be surprised if something happens in the 37-week mark. Maybe it's going to be bed rest. Maybe things start and they're like, no, not yet. We're going to try it for 39 weeks. But it doesn't feel that way. It feels like the doctors want this baby out. I think that's why they're trying at 39 weeks instead of 40 weeks. Because I don't know if the baby's big or something like that. Babies, I'm not sure, but there's something here with like. No, it feels like one baby. I said babies because it might just be one large child. Gestational diabetes. But there's also something here with like the size of the baby as well comes in. But I digress on that. But yeah, I think something's going to happen at 37 weeks. Let me see what the cards have to say. They don't typically give me like weeks or dates or things like that. And he said we would induce earlier if she's too big. Okay, good. All right, I'm still on the right track. There's something here about size. Like you got a big ass baby. We love her. She big ass baby. All right. Yeah, you're thinking about this all the time. This is constantly on your mind. How could it not be though, right? The Two of Wands is the overthinking card. But how could it not? Like she's right there. She's right there at all times. You're like, oh, the baby's here. Like, of course you're thinking about it all the time. This is kind of a silly card. Let's see what's going on. You're gonna be such a good parent. I just want you to know this right off the bat. Yeah, my biggest at 9 pounds. But you're a phenomenal parent. You are a great parent. You're emotionally stable. You're a role model. This is clearly a new baby. You're going to have an air sign baby? No. Yeah. Are you going to have a Gemini? Girl, let me know if you're going to have Gemini, because I see Gemini right here. Ashlyn, I got you. Thank you so much. Thank you. But I think you're going to have a Gemini. I think things are going to be perfectly fine. I really do. I think things are going to happen naturally as well. When I see the Knight of Cups, I really feel like things are natural. Like she makes me feel a natural thing. So I don't think you're going to get induced. I do think like naturally your body is going to be like, get this giant girl out of me. I can't have her anymore. She's too big. So I do think your body's going to naturally get it. I do feel like there's going to be a little bit of, I think she's going to get stuck a little bit. I think she's going to be fine. I don't think anything bad's going to happen. I do feel like she's going to get stuck. She might have a big ass head too. That big ass baby might have a big ass head. But you have victory here. Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to work out just fine. And oh my God, my heart feels so full. She goes, LMAO. Oh my God. Hi, it's Elena. I don't know how to say it. I don't know. Hi. Yes, my list is open. Yep, that's what it says right here. But the Six of Wands is the victory card in the deck. Okay, you got this. You got this, mama. I'm so proud of you especially because you're killing it. Like, yes, it's going to be very emotional for you. Clearly, you don't need a psychic to say like having a baby is emotional, but it is here in the card. So I have to say what comes through. But you're a really good role model. You're wise. You're going to give much more. A lot of wise advice. Wait until you're asked, though. Okay, so I'll have to get her. Yeah, I think you're going to get her naturally like you want. I do. But I think you're going to have to impart so much wisdom, but make sure you're asked. Make sure your kids come up to you and ask before you just impart, because it makes me feel like, they'll be like, oh God, mom's talking again. Unless they ask them, they're like, Mom, what should I do? And they're like, this is what I think you should do. And I think you give good advice. I think you're even going to give advice to these nurses, to be honest. Since it's not your first rodeo, I think some of these nurses are going to be like talking with you and you'll be like, well, aren't you supposed to do this? And isn't this supposed to be that? Type of thing. So I think you're just very smart. I think you impart wisdom with everyone you meet, not just babies, not just your children, but like Everybody. I think you're very intelligent. So Christian, I hope this helps. I hope this gives you clarity. I hope it gives you I have 8 kiddos with her included. Wow. I adore my kids. And I'm going to school for OBGYN. I feel so good about that. God, I feel excited about that in the body. I feel like that is it for you. I feel like that is exactly what it is. Alicia, I got you. You're going to be after Ashlyn, who is next. Thank you, Alicia. But Christian, good luck, girly. Good luck. You are a mama bear for sure. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud because you know what you want. Like you getting it, girl. You just having a big ass kid with a big ass head. Who said it? Lizzie said, "Oh, I'm freaking loving this reading. Makes me feel so happy." Everyone's rooting for you. Everyone's rooting for you, mama. All right, let's go ahead and go forward. But so much love your way. Oh, girl, shit. All right, Ashley, we're going to move forward with you, my love. But good luck. Keep us posted, my love. Let us know what happens at 37 weeks. What happens there. Keep us posted. General reading for Ashlyn. Let's do it. All right. So this is for Ashlyn spirit. Spirit, what does Ashlyn need to know? Why do I feel like just silence? Like, it's been quiet in my house, don't get me wrong, but like the silence is almost deafening in my house right now. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, Spirit, for Ashlyn. Spirit, what does Ashlyn need to know? Spirit, what does Ashlyn need to know? Spirit, what does Ashlyn need to know? Spirit, Ashlyn, first and foremost, I feel like you have religious trauma because I just heard she better get right with God. And that's why I gave that look like, what? Like, that never comes into my readings because I'm not somebody who's like organized religion. I'm a spiritualist. I'm somebody who believes in the universe, not God or what the Christian God is. So I do feel like you have religious trauma. I think that's what that was indicating because the way that it was like so forceful, get out of town. I personally, and you can take this any way you want. I know it's part of your reading, but personally, I don't believe in a hell. I think there's only the spiritual realm. And that the really bad people have to go to a school basically to like reset their soul in a way where they're no longer a fucking asshole. Okay. LMAO, yes. And me too. Okay, good. Because ignore that. Anything that's like trying to guilt you or anyone that's trying to guilt you in your life to get right with God, tell them I'm right with my God. Tell them I'm right with my God. Your Christian God or whatever other God, they may be worshiping because it may not be Christianity. Feels like Christianity, but it may not be. But like, yeah, I believe in my God, and my God's really nice. Your God's an asshole. Like, I'm sorry, the Christian God is mean. He's a fucking asshole. Like, why are you trying to threaten me with hell and brimfire when it doesn't even exist to begin with? Crazy bananas. All right, let's see. But let your freak flag fly, Ash. That's so funny. This is about organized religion right here. That's wild. The Hierophant is a role model, but also traditionally they're the Pope. Like in traditional tarot, they have the Pope hat, everything. This is the Pope. This is wisdom, though. Another card of wisdom because we have gray. Gray in tarot is wisdom. So you are leading by example. You may be leading not in an organized religion fashion, but like with your own belief system and not judging anyone else's belief system. They can judge yours all they want. It's none of your business if they do or not. They can judge you all you want. That's none of your business. Okay. You know what's good for your soul, period. And you're going to actually help change the minds of other people who don't understand like any other religions or any other standpoints. Okay. Thank you for the tiny diny there, Jeanette. That's so, I love my fucking job, guys. I love my job. All right, my love. This is the first time the tower has come in a reading. I'm so sorry. The tower is sudden change and sudden upheaval. This is a card of a reset. This is the lightning bolt. That's why it's sudden, why it's change, sudden upheaval or sudden change. Because a lightning bolt, as I don't need to explain to anyone, is just like that, quick, unseen, didn't know where it was going to hit. It hit the ego. And this makes me feel like it's not necessarily your ego. This makes me feel like it's other people's ego, other people's expectations of you. That's what this feels like. Like you are breaking like their ego because they can no longer say whatever it is that they say about you in their church, you know, or their wherever. Honestly, I don't mind these cards at all because there's a father figure here. Just found out my job is shutting down completely on Friday. Oh, okay. So I may be reading too much into the religion stuff. But yeah, this is sudden change, sudden upheaval. And thank you, Spirit, for being here. And this can be a CEO, a manager, a father figure, though. I think everything's going to be okay with your job, though, because it feels like somebody here is who you're going to partner up with, or they're going to give you some sort of advice that's going to lead to something really positive happening. This could be your girlfriends as well, like getting a job with one of your girlfriends, but it is somebody who may have a higher range as you, but also like, I still feel like this is like spiritual though. I do. I can't shake it. So I'm not gonna shake it. Cheryl, thank you for the follow. Because this and the work stuff make me feel like they're not intertwined, but it makes me feel like it's happening simultaneously. Like everything is going down at once. But there is going to be a soulmate level connection that you're going to make. Soulmates are here to teach you lessons. They're not your twin flame. They're not always here forever. Sometimes they're here for a short while until you learn your lesson. But you're ready. You're ready for this change, even though it feels terrifying. But this might be the avenue you end up going down. You might end up reading the cards. I don't have, let me just pull the heartbreak card. But I don't have the High Priestess. She's only come out once today. And that's even rare. Sometimes she doesn't come out at all. But I do feel like this is something you are exploring, something you may want, something you may have picked up from the past. But I wouldn't be surprised if you have a spiritual awakening and you start to go down that path in a certain way, whether it's Reiki, tarot readings, bars, you know, developing your psychic abilities. But yeah, I do feel like the job is going to be really upsetting, but you are going to be okay. All right. You're going to go on to the next thing. Quick. Okay. You're ready for whatever comes your way. It's just having to pivot. You just got to pivot. But Ashlyn, you're going to be okay. You're going to find okay. Find your faith, whatever faith that is for you, and really trust in that faith. Do the work. I'm not just saying, you know, trust in faith and do nothing. Trust in your faith and do the work, okay? Because it's going to be really transformative. And you're ready for it. All right, Ashlyn, I love you, girl. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you. I do hope that resonated. I hope that made sense. I hope it gave you clarity or insight. I would really lean into your spirituality. I really would, because it astounded me that I heard this spirituality thing. I'm not going to repeat it because yuck. And then we got like the most religious card in the deck. That shit. I love my job, you guys. But my heart goes out to you, girl. You're going to be okay. You're ready to take on whatever comes your way. You're going to be just fine. All right, Alyssa, thank you so much. Hopefully I'm saying your name correctly. If I'm saying it incorrectly, please do correctly. But I think it's Alicia. Is it Alicia? I think it's Alicia. Here. Alicia, what type of reading are we doing for you? Wonderful. What type of reading are we doing, love? I need advice from him. So mediumship. Okay. If it is a mediumship reading, I do a direct connection. So I am going to ask you, what is the relationship to that person? Is it your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, etc.? If they don't have a traditional relationship with you, go ahead. My dad. Okay, wonderful. Let's call him in. So I'm just doing a connection right now. As soon as I see something, hear something, or feel something, that's when I start your 5-minute timer. Your timestamp is 3 hours and 3 minutes. So if you ever want to watch this, go on the tube and a second link in the link tree. And you can fast forward to 3 hours, 2 minutes, 3 hours, 3 minutes, and you'll be able to see your reading. I do evidential mediumship, so we should get evidence that this is your dad first, and then messages to follow. For Alicia. Getting in contact with Alicia's dad. Alicia's dad. So first and foremost, he makes me feel like he's the go-to parent. So I don't know if he was the one who raised you. I feel like you were raised by both your mom and your dad. I don't think it was one or the other. I think it was both. And you can correct me if I'm wrong at all. But your dad makes me feel like that's your go-to. That's your buddy. Like you were similar to him more so than your mom. But I don't feel like you have a bad relationship with your mom. I feel like you had to work on your relationship with your mom. But your dad makes me feel like effortlessly. Like you had an effortless relationship with him. Like you just gravitated towards his vibe more. He wants you to trust in you like you trust in him. Because that's something here, because I feel like you trusted him with everything. Maybe not like a lot of relationship stuff, because there's some things dads don't need to know, but it definitely feels like to me that there is this beautiful connection that you trusted him so, like, just so strongly your trust was with him, that he's telling you that you need to put that in you. You need to trust yourself like you trusted him, because he taught you, even though he might have passed away I don't know if he passed away when you were young in your 20s, but he makes me feel like he passed away young in your life, somewhere 20s. But just know, like, he just knows that you have that ability. And right now I feel like you're learning how to trust yourself, and this is part of that. Okay. Ooh, my stomach's, I got a burp. I feel it coming. Ooh, we'll wait till it comes out. But it's very much like, oh, it hurt my chest. This time is hard. But he's sitting there saying, like, but you know what the right thing to do is. Like, you have the answer. It might be hard, but you know the answer. Almost like he's reminding you, like, he's going to kick your ass. Like, like, and when I say kick your ass, I mean in the funny, like, you put a fire under your butt. Like, sometimes the hard things lead to the good things. The hard stuff leads to the good stuff. Some hard stuff, like his passing, that's a little different. But, like, when it comes to, like, circumstances, like human circumstances, thank you for the heart me, Moonstar. It's just very much like, you got this. You know that this is going to let you grow and let you improve. He's showing me like a watch. So I wonder if you have this watch, or maybe your mom has this watch, but there's something here with like a wristwatch, like a gold. It's gold. He's showing me a gold ritual with wrist watch. Ugh, couldn't get that word out. Sorry, sir. He's like, you don't have to say that to me. I like your dad. Your dad just makes me feel like he was really pretty laid back. He's a pretty laid back guy, but he had insight. You have that insight. But he is showing me that watch for whatever reason. I don't know who has it, but he's showing me a watch. Almost like when you're feeling struggle, know that he's with you with, like, if you have any articles of his clothing and you can get a smell or that watch, like, just know, like, you have You have this within you. You have this ability. You have this power. You have this insight. Just don't overthink it. You're welcome, Wendy Sue. Love you. So I'm just trying to see what's going on here. It's almost like something's separating. He's making me feel like there's a separation of sorts. So I don't know if you're separating from a partner, because that's kind of what it feels like to me, but it could be separating from a job, could be separating from friendships, things like that. But it feels like to me, it's like a separation of a relationship. I always told myself I'd listen to him. Sorry, I thought my cat was going to come up here. But I feel like you are listening to him. Like, I feel like when you're trusting yourself and you're trusting these instincts, that's an extension of him. I feel like you called in your dad the other day to get his advice. And I feel like I'm talking to a guy, but I just want him to tell me what to do. I keep getting a separation. Like, from this person. So I don't think this person's it. And I feel like you already know that answer, though. I feel like in your heart of hearts, like, you knew that this wasn't correct. Even though he's starting to get, like, things. Let me pull a card on this. I want to pull some cards on this before we just end. I know our timer went up, but there's no one behind you, and I'm going to get off after you. So I don't mind pulling a card here for you on this. Because it just feels like there's a separation here. All right, last shuffle. Cut the deck. Trust yourself, period. All right. If your friends like him, keep him. Especially because you have the sun here. I feel like, I mean, that's probably the struggle is what I'm getting, is separation. But the cards are something to celebrate. And the sun is always the most positive card there is. Okay. So that could be the concern is what I kept getting, is like separate. But the cards are indicating that it's good. That it's good. You can give it a try. Why not? Unless you don't want to. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. But it looks like the cards are saying good. All right. Jocelyn, thank you for the heart me. All right, guys. I got to feed these cats before these cats eat me. All right. I love you guys. It's because he has kids. Oh, well, I mean, if you're ready for that responsibility, it's on you. But, like, I feel like there's a chance here. And I think you should take it. As long as it feels good in your body. And if there's ever red flags, believe them when they believe. Okay, hold on. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them, period. Okay, don't make excuses for them. Don't say, well, he's just acting that way because of this or that. No. When somebody shows you who they are, you believe them. Okay? All right. All right, guys. I love you guys so much. Alicia, thank you so much for your donation. I hope this helped. I hope this gave you clarity, comfort, or clarity, insight, or comfort in some way. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for getting a reading here today. All right, guys. I love you. Thank you for anyone who's gotten a reading, who's commented, liked the live, sent a tiny diny, donated to the reading, I think I said, but doubly thank you anyways, who's followed me, who has hung out with me, who is modded, who's a subscriber, paid subscriber, who's following my channel now. I love you guys all. Thank you. Universe, you, my friend, thank you for allowing me to be here at this time, doing this work in this way. I love you endlessly. Thank you. My angels, my ancestors, my guides, thank you for allowing me to see you, feel you, and hear you. Thank you so much for your guidance, your protection, your love, your knowledge. You guys are amazing, and I'll see you next time. Have a great rest of your night. Bye.